Ram Stadium in Shepherdstown, West Virginia, we welcome you to Metro News coverage of the NCAA Division II Football Championships. In the quarterfinal round, the unbeaten and top seed Shepherd University Rams against the IUP Crimson Hawks. The winner of this game advances on to take on Slippery Rock or Assumption. They will kick off at noon today. Well, again, everybody, Travis Jones joined by former NFL All-Pro Carl Lee. Big game here today. Carl, you've been in a lot of big games in your career. Anytime you get into the postseason, the emotions are ramped up. Certainly the stakes are a lot higher. Yeah, games like this create emotion. And one of the biggest things is going to be being able to control those emotions. If you continue to get overly hyped, you'll find yourself fatigued. So this is a game about controlling those emotions. Yeah, two guys that will be hyped up, both of the quarterbacks in this matchup. Outstanding seasons for the Crimson Hawks. They've got a great redshirt freshman in Lenny Williams. He's a guy that can not only beat you with his legs, but Carl can beat you with his arm. Yeah, Lenny Williams is a guy that you have to really play defense. You have to watch. When he drops back to pass, you have to count on him being able to run the ball as well. He can make good throws, so you can't just assume that he's going to run. So he's a challenge. 5 total touchdowns last week in the win over the University of Charleston at Laidley Field. For Shepherd, their junior quarterback, Jeff Ziemba from Newark, Delaware. He's had an outstanding season. This kid has all the throws in his bag. He can throw the ball really well. Great vision, so he's going to be a challenge to control as well. Ziemba just 26 touchdowns, 2 interceptions this season. He's only thrown 10 picks in his career, and he's got a host of wide receivers to throw to, including Billy Brown. Crimson Hawks and Rams, second round of the playoffs coming up from Shepherdstown.
The brain is a remarkable organ. It's almost infinite in its capacity. Its ability to reach its full potential is limited by only one thing: the heart. For if the heart isn't fully engaged in what you're doing, if you have no drive, no passion, the brain will simply go through the motions. Find your success at Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
I picked Shepherd University because I'm not just a number.
One of the things that surprised me is how friendly everyone is.
I like being able to walk down the street and have the professors recognize me by name.
I'm constantly learning.
But it also has taught me so much about myself and about what I want to do with my future.
The location at Shepherd is amazing.
Cities like Washington, D.C., Baltimore are only about an hour, hour and a half away.
You just got to see it. Once you see it, it just takes your heart.
One drop causes a ripple, and that ripple moves across the water, affecting the entire body. Much the same way, when our schools educate our children for high-tech new economy jobs, the effects flow through West Virginia. These technology-based businesses see we have a workforce ready to grow their industry, and they move here. Then our children get those jobs and stay here. Call your state legislator and ask, what are you doing to bring high-tech businesses to West Virginia? From the West Virginia High Technology Foundation.
This is NCAA Division II Championship Football on Metro News.
Welcome back to Ram Stadium. Great crowd for this one here this afternoon as Shepherd gets set to take on the University of Indiana at Pennsylvania in the second round of Division II playoffs. Keys to the game presented by E.L. Robinson Engineering. For IUP, they have to run to win. This has been a great rushing football team led by Lenny Williams this season. Has rushed for at least 250 yards in a total of 9 games this year. And IUP's got to take advantage when they get in the red zone against this very good Ram defense. They're 7th in the nation in scoring in red zone trips, on scoring 21 of 34 trips into the red zone. For Shepherd this afternoon, keys are simple. Play clean. They've done so all season. Jeff Ziemba has thrown just 10 interceptions in his career, just 2 on the season, with 26 total touchdowns, and established the run to set up the pass. 2 outstanding running backs for Shepherd. Alan Cross, the senior from Elk Ridge, Maryland, has 11 100-yard games in his career, and Jabri Lawley, the junior from Wilmington, Delaware, 110 yards, 565 yards, and 13 touchdowns. Monty Cater, 29th season here at Shepherd, one of the all-time winningest coaches active in NCAA history. He's currently tied for 4th with Andy Talley from Villanova. And Carl, you coached against Monty Cater. He's just done an outstanding job with this program.
He's an excellent coach, and he manages his team very well. He doesn't try to get outside of the things that he likes to do. His team they stay very disciplined, and that's why they win games.
Kurt Cignetti, ties to not only the state of West Virginia, but West Virginia University, a graduate of WVU back in 1982. And he came with a very high pedigree to this IUP job 5 years ago as the recruiting coordinator and wide receivers coach at Alabama in his previous stop. Shepherd set to receive the football. Sean Bowling has it teed up and kicks it away. Rams on the return. Good block over the 30. Great return for Shepherd. And tackled down at the 42-yard line on that kickoff return was C.J. Davis.
And Travis, this is going to be an interesting game because Monty has always been able to have a great returner. Punt return, he's been dangerous having those guys. Special teams will play a big key for Shepherd.
And that's where the Rams will go to work. 1st and 10, ball at the 42-yard line. Jeff Ziemba threw for 5 touchdowns in the final regular season game 2 weeks ago. The last time Shepherd played, they got the bye in the win over Urbana. They'll start out in the pistol set with a wing to the right on 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Start with play action, looking to throw deep, and he's got a man. That's Billy Brown, his leading target, makes the catch inside the 20, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds by Mikhail McCall. So big play off play action, and Ziemba has been excellent this season, and that's really what the Rams have done this year. They have set up with the pass to go to the run instead of the opposite.
And being able to throw such great passes, all different types of passes, that's going to make him really, really hard to defend.
Alan Cross is the running back. Just under 700 yards rushing this season. Ziemba will throw again. Throws underneath and threw wide that time of his intended target, Dalton Boyd, who's had a very solid season, the senior from Winchester, Virginia, with 501 yards and 4 touchdowns. Just misfired on that pigtail route. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Rams go trips wide to the right side of the formation. Ziemba does a check with me. Now he'll change the play. Rolls the pocket out to the right. Looks, throws on a comebacker. Caught by Brown. And tackled down is Brown at the 13-yard line. And Billy Brown, he's a wide receiver, Carl, but in a tight end's body, 6'4", 236 pounds.
The ability to be able to run deep routes, be able to get open on corners. He's got power, he's got height, he's got everything. He's a difficult matchup for everybody.
So a gain of just 4 on that one brings up 3rd down and 6. And the Rams can get a 1st down at the 6-yard line. Ziemba stands in, rockets over the middle, high throw, incomplete. Trying to hit Brown once again, but pretty good coverage that time by the Crimson Hawks as they had Brown with a defender behind him and in front. And Monty Cater will send the kick team on. So Ryan Earls will set up for a relatively short field goal here to try to get Shepherd on the board early. And this one, Earls on the season has been outstanding. 16 of 20 on field goals. He is the school's all-time kick scoring leader. 291 points. At the post to the right to try to give the Rams an early lead. Kick is on the way, and that kick sails through. It's good for Ryan Earls.
I feel like IUP has to feel pretty good about that with the opening play, with the big pass early, being able to stop and hold it to a field goal. I think that's a very special thing for them.
Overcame that early big pass on first down to Billy Brown and Jeff Z.
If you're traveling to the game, a weekend road trip, or just around town, you need to stop at Go-Mart. You'll find a Go-Mart open 24 hours a day right off the interstate or right off Main Street in your local community. You can refuel your ride with quality gasoline and also yourself with popular snacks, drinks, and more. We're making it easy to keep up with your busy schedule by keeping you on the go. Go-Mart is the proud title sponsor of the Mountain East Conference Basketball Championship.
Go for good times. Go for Go-Mart.
Brick Street is very committed to their customers. We have a whole team of dedicated individuals that service our business and works jointly with us as a partner.
Quality of service is definitely something that we pride ourselves on.
We have personal relationships with the people we work with at Brick Street.
We're a part of their team.
It's a phone call away, a quick email, your questions are answered expediently. It's very good to have a working relationship like that with our workman's compensation carrier.
A home for our heroes. That's what the West Virginia Veterans Nursing Facility in Clarksburg offers. Personal, compassionate care in a state-of-the-art facility that includes a licensed Alzheimer's unit, a chapel, access to secure gardens and porches, regular outings, recreational opportunities, and much more. No veteran is turned down due to finances. Maximum rates at the West Virginia Veterans Nursing Facility are a third of the national average. Visit veterans.wv.gov or call 866-WV-4VETS.
On Metro News, this is NCAA Division II Championship Football.
Shepherd takes a 3-0 lead on the opening drive of the afternoon. Jeff Ziemba 2 of 3 on that drive. Both completions going to Billy Brown, setting up a short field goal for Ryan Earls. Now Shepherd has the ball teed up, set to kick it off. Has a tee at the 35-yard line. Deep receivers back for IUP, and Earl's going to send it 2 yards deep into the end zone. Going to be returned out, and tackled down is Walter Pegues, and he'll get the ball just shy of the 20-yard line, and that's where Lenny Williams will go to work. The redshirt freshman from McKees Rocks, Pennsylvania, 3rd in the nation in rushing out of the quarterback position this season. 1,145 yards, 12 touchdowns. He's thrown for another 1,400, 9 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Had a season high 205 yards rushing against Seton Hill.
There's not been a lot of talk about Temple as the running back. He's hard to tackle. Loaded the ground and runs with a lot of power.
Temple will get the handoff on first down, and he is going to be tackled right at the line of scrimmage. But Temple, the sophomore, averaging 6 yards per carry, tried to run it off the right side, and he ran right into the awaiting arms of Chanel Jenkins, the Mountain East Conference Defensive Player of the Year. No gain on first down. Up 2nd down and 10. Williams, quarterback draw, runs over the right, breaks a tackle, comes over the 25, downfield block, and a big run for Williams, shoved out of bounds along the far sideline by Cameron Reynolds.
Great vision, great blocks downfield. Everybody did their job on that play there.
Yeah, just designed quarterback draw that time from Lenny Williams, and 2 Rams fell off of him. And a terrific downfield block from Kevin Edwards, the junior from Allison Park, Pennsylvania. He took the defensive back and just whipped him to the ground. Big gain out to the 47-yard line, 37-yard run. Here's a handoff. Chris Temple between the tackles, and the sledding is tough. This is a very good Shepherd Ram front 7, anchored by Jenkins, who makes his 2nd stop of this drive. Gain of just a yard.
Monty Cater has played a 4-4 defense for as long as I can remember. It's kind of an old-style defense. Not a lot of people will play it. It's amazing because it keeps 8 guys in the box. It's very challenging to run against.
Williams on the option read, keeps it, and he's going to be drugged down at the 45-yard line. Trey Sullivan made the tackle for Shepard. We'll get IUP in a manageable 3rd down and short. You mentioned this great Shepard lineage at defense, and they've had great players to do it, of course. Howard Jones recently signed to the active roster of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was one of the best players in the Mountain East Conference his senior season. And here's a run, and chased out of bounds is Lenny Williams, and we're going to have a late flag that comes in on a sideline hit. So Williams picks up the 1st down on a 5-yard quarterback run, and we get a flag down along the Shepard sideline.
Williams can create a lot of problems and a lot of frustrations, and that right there is just going to hurt him. And they're going to be able to have shots at him. They don't need to take any cheap ones.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, a 25, defense, 15-yard penalty, and they'll run. 1st down.
Keon Robinson took the face mask, or took the stiff arm rather, from Lenny Williams near his face mask, and continued the play into the boundary, and the flag was thrown. So the Crimson Hawks on the march, 9-2 on the season. One of those losses coming to Slippery Rock, who's playing in our other 2nd-round game this afternoon against Assumption. Temple with the carry, looks for running room. Finds a little. He'll pick up 4 yards in that 1st down carry.
Travis, if you look, you'll see that what IUP is able to do, they've got really 9 guys when they run the quarterback. So they're trying to outman that 4-4 and getting that 1 extra guy. When they hand the ball off to Temple, that's a little bit more of a challenge because it's 8-on-8. But when you add the quarterback to that, he becomes the extra guy.
On 2nd down, high snap, Williams in trouble, gets spun down. Snap back, nearly went over his head, did an excellent job of just keeping it from going deeper in the backfield. Elijah Norris came in to spin him down, but a big loss. Back to the 25-yard line. We'll set up a 3rd down and 11. This is an experienced offensive line for IUP. Ed Byer is the redshirt sophomore from Grove City, Ohio Center. A lot of starts, considering this is an all-underclass offensive line for IUP. Only a pair of juniors. On 3rd and 11. Motion up front, no flag, and Williams high throw as he tried to hit Walt Pegues, the leading receiver on this IUP football team, out in the flat. And here comes the field goal unit from Kirk Signetti.
Both teams with the possession, having a couple of big plays, and then ended up being stopped, forced into kicking a field goal. It could be that type of a game, actually.
A 42-yard field goal attempt from Ryan Stewart. And the kick is on the way, has the distance, and it is good. So Stewart from 42 yards away will tie us at 3. Just about 5:42 remaining here in the opening quarter. IUP and Shepard all square. Ram Stadium, Shepherdstown.
It's the Silverado Sell-Down event at Northside Chevrolet, Route 19 in Summersville. The 2016s are on their way, and the discounts have never been better on the 2015s. Regular cabs, double cabs, and crew cabs are all on sale with discounts up to $11,000 on select models. That's right, save up to $11,000 on a new crew cab Silverado. No Foursquare, no gimmicks, just the best deal, period. Drive the few money-saving miles up Route 19 to Summersville or shop online at NorthsideWV.com. Northside Chevrolet, find new roads.
It's on us to stop sexual assault
in any way that we can.
To get a friend home safe.
To never blame the victim.
It's on us.
To stand up.
To make our community safe for all.
It's on us.
It's on us to look out for each other at parties.
It's on us.
To be more than just a bystander.
To step up and say something.
It's on us. All of us.
To stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
One drop causes a ripple, and that ripple moves across the water, affecting the entire body. Much the same way, when our schools educate our children for high-tech new economy jobs, the effects flow through West Virginia. These technology-based businesses see we have a workforce ready to grow their industry, and they move here. Then our children get those jobs and stay here. Call your state legislator and ask, what are you doing to bring high-tech businesses to West Virginia? From the West Virginia High Technology Foundation.
This is Mountain East Conference postseason football on Metro News.
Well, the feeling out process continues here. Both teams have had the football. Both have mounted good drives between the 20s. Those drives stalled out, and the place kickers have done their jobs. 3-3 here in the opening quarter on an overcast day in the eastern panhandle of West Virginia. Forecast was for steady light rain during the game. We've had some sprinkles, but for the most part been dry thus far. Bowling on the kickoff is going to squib this one. Will be taken by an up man. And on the return, good return out to the 37-yard line. That's where Shepherd will go to work. Rams have had excellent starting field position on their first two drives of the afternoon, starting at the IUP 42 and now the 37-yard line after that kickoff return from DJ Cornice, a backup defensive end. Now we've not seen the Rams rushing attack tried yet. It was all throws for Ziemba on that first drive. Got more of a running look here now. The tight end and a wing to the right, strength of the formation. Lally is the running back, gets the handoff. Play pretty well strung out by the Crimson Hawks, and Lally will fall forward to the 41-yard line for a gain of 3.
Both of these defenses are very big, but they run really well. It's hard getting out on the edge against either one of them.
Yeah, that really starts, does it not, Carl, with the D ends, because they're able to kind of set the edge and set it wide.
Yes, and then you've got, like I said, you've got the secondary coming up, and they're attacking the play right at the line of scrimmage.
Second down and 7. Rams go empty set. Ziemba throws on a check down. And that's Lally. He makes the catch. And will lean forward out to the 46-yard line. Third down and short coming up for Shepherd. These two backs, rather, are good in the pass game, too. Cross and Lally both can catch the ball coming out of the backfield.
Both are difficult to tackle in space as well.
Shotgun sidecar to the right. Blitz comes. Ziemba floats it up and incomplete. Tony Squirewell, the intended target, and he had a step. And a rare misfire from Jeff Ziemba. Punt team comes on as the IUP fans come to their feet to salute their defense. Ryan Venner is on the punt for Shepherd. Walt McGee deep to receive. Good snap back and a high coverage kick. Pegues catches the back end of the ball, and good coverage by Shepherd. They get down on Pegues as soon as he makes the catch, and will knock him down at the 17-yard line. So IUP again will work the long field here in a tied game.
That was a great catch, but it was awfully dangerous. One more step and he could have been hit and fumbled that one.
So IUP goes back to work. Fourth meeting between these two schools. IUP has won the last two matchups. Last one occurred in the 2012 postseason, won by the Crimson Hawks out of the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. Lenny Williams is ready. Throw down the line, pass is caught by Walt Pegues, the sophomore from Philly. And a great job by the blue shirts of Shepherd to rally to the ball and hold that to no gain.
Those little quick screens like that, man, if you don't run to the ball, they can be dangerous, but we've seen both of these teams run well to the ball right now.
And IUP will feed Pegues all day long. 14 catches, 255 against Slippery Rock in that loss earlier this season. Williams, quick throw over the middle on the slant. And Swanee Brown, the redshirt freshman from Mechanicsburg, makes the tackle, and that's a first down for IUP. Crimson Hawks show tempo, come back to the quarterback draw, and Williams is in trouble. And he'll just have to dive forward and try to get back to the original line of scrimmage. So IUP going hurry, hurry after that first down. Now they'll get to the line quickly once again. No gain on Williams' run. There's Temple, lined up in the backfield to the left of Williams. Takes the snap, throws it down the seam, and it's incomplete. Trying to hit the geese, but again, Shepard had it covered beautifully. Trey Sullivan deep in coverage for Shepard, along with 25, Keon Robinson.
This is the frustration that the 4-4 defense creates. It makes you want to throw the ball, which is what Monty Cater hopes that they will do. That's more challenging than to have you be able to run the ball, and that's what IUP really wants to do, is run the ball.
Yeah, we talked about Williams can do both, but Monty Cater would prefer that Williams have to throw it. Going to have a timeout taken by IUP offensively, facing a 3rd down and 10.
Timeout. Indiana. The first charge timeout. 30-second timeout.
Tied at 3, Shepard and IUP. Rams have gotten the Crimson Hawks into a 3rd down and long, trying to get the football back. And, you know, not surprising. A lot of times, Carl, when you get into playoff football, you may have 2 great offenses, but really it's the defenses at times will be the ones that step up and control, at least early on.
Yeah, defense, it's like any playoff. Defense, special teams, turnovers, those are the types of things that make a difference in a playoff game.
Of course, the winner of this game, as we mentioned, will advance on to take on the winner of Slippery Rock and Assumption in the quarterfinal round. Of course, Shepard is the top seed, so hoping that they will host. And early in that opening quarter, Slippery Rock has a 13-2 lead on Assumption up in northern Pennsylvania. So Rock with an early 11-point lead. 3rd down and 9. Temple takes the handoff. Elijah Norris makes the tackle. He's trying to cross up Shepard on a quick dive out to the 37-yard line, and Norris lost his helmet on the play after making the tackle. He'll have to come out, and IUP will send the punt team on. First look at the flowing locks of Jordan Spangler, the junior from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. 31 punts, long of 58 this season. Spangler gets the kick away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 31-yard line by C.J. Davis. So we got quite the pattern developing here. Both teams get a field goal. Both teams get a 3 and out. And now Shepard has the football on their own 31-yard line with just over 6 minutes to play here in the opening quarter, tied at 3. Shepard, the champions of the Mountain East Conference, 15 conference title, won by Monty Cater in his 29th season. 9th trip to the Division II playoffs. There's a give to Lally. Hole closes quickly, and Lally will push it forward for 3 yards. Tackled on the play by Jamel Everett.
This will be a game of patience. We'll see what team has the most patience. I know one of the things about Shepard, Shepard loves doing what they do. They don't typically get out of that flow. IUP is going to have to do the same thing. They're going to have to stay with what they do, and if you have to exchange punts, that's what you'll have to do.
Second down, 6, Twins. Both sides of the formation. Ziemba rolls out, has time, throws over the middle, and pass is ruled incomplete. Intended target, Angelo Gene Lewis, the sophomore. Tight coverage there on that throw from Ziemba, but it's ruled clean and incomplete.
Being an old defensive back, I think anytime you get close coverage, I think everybody wants it to be pass interference. I'm going to say that that's probably a great play.
Great job by Ziemba moving. And very close on that one. But Turner, the sophomore from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, gets the pass breakup. 3rd down and 6. Shepherd has to get the ball to the 41-yard line, and they did not get the play off in time. Question is, will the Rams get the timeout?
Delay game. Offense, number 11. 5-yard penalty, repeat 3rd down.
Did not, so Shepherd takes the 5-yard penalty and sets up a 3rd and 11.
Shepherd hasn't played in 2 weeks, so you've got a lot of those kind of things that can happen to you just being out of sync.
See if IUP brings some heat. Nope, 4-man rush. Ziemba dances forward, throws over the middle, pass caught Billy Brown, and a 1st down as he will drag Jay Watkins, the defensive back, forward to the 46-yard line.
Looks like that was man coverage with 2 deep. So they were really trailing him, and you can never lose inside when you're playing that type of coverage.
Yeah, Carl, a case where, Jeff Ziemba is not going to beat you with his feet, but he can do that. He can sense pressure and find space to get the throws away.
Yes, that little extra time is really critical.
Ball to the 46-yard line. Lally with a handoff, big penetration, and Lally is going to be ripped down on the play. Steve Franco, redshirt junior from Tyrone, Pennsylvania, transfer from the Akron Zips, gets into the backfield to make the stop. And a big loss for Lally. Will take the ball back to the 41-yard line.
Both of these teams are huge up front on both sides of the ball. That's going to be a battle all game long on both sides.
Ziemba will go under center. Jake Kinston snaps it back. Here's a toss sweep coming to Alan Cross. And Cross will take it forward for maybe a yard. Bottom of the pile is Everett once again, the sophomore from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. To 3rd down and 13. Shepherd so far in this game yet to convert a 3rd down.
IUP subbing with some extra defensive backs to get in to cover the receivers.
Single coverage on Billy Brown. Jay Watkins out wide. Empty set. Ziemba in trouble. Down he goes. Sacked on the play by Jeff Palmer. Also a transfer from Akron. And once again, the Rams forced a punt. Venter is on. They come after it. Venter gets it away. Good spiraling kick. Pegues makes the catch. And on a high tackle attempt, gets knocked off his balance and then finished off at the 32-yard line. Crimson Hawks with the ball back. We're tied at 3:07 remaining here in the opening quarter of play. IUP offense out so far. Both teams scored on their opening drive, but the defenses have taken control since. Williams starts out with a shotgun sidecar. Runs the ball to Temple. Temple through a hole. Tripped up by C.J. Davis after an 8-yard pickup. Best run of the afternoon thus far for Chris Temple. 12th in the nation in rushing yards in Division II. Had 116 yards last week.
He'll just keep getting better. You keep handing him the ball, he's going to just keep getting better.
17 rushing touchdowns this season for Temple. This time it's a fake. Williams keeps it, and Williams will take it forward for a 1st down. out to the 47-yard line. He's tackled on the play.
Lenny Williams amazes me. I mean, he runs the ball like a running back. I think when he starts to run it, he forgets that he's a quarterback.
Keon Robinson on the tackle. Lenny Williams.
He's not thinking slide. He's not thinking anything. He's trying to run somebody over.
5'10", 196. Again, just a redshirt freshman. Williams throwing deep as a man. Pass broken up.
Travis, that's a great football play right there.
Jordan Brown, the intended target. Jalen Johnson running stride for stride, made a play on the ball and knocked it away from him. And Williams threw it perfectly. Yeah, just great job by Johnson, and that's a case, Carl, he can't look back at that situation at the ball. He just had to play the receiver's eyes.
Absolutely.
Shotgun sidecar. Hand off to Temple. Temple is going to be drugged down from behind. Tackled by Norris. It becomes a 3rd down and long as both of these defenses now settling in. Loss of 2 on that run for Temple.
Norris is 6'5", 275. He looks like a tall basketball player.
Williams fires over the middle, diving attempt. Brown can't come up with it. Tightly guarded by C.J. Davis. And Brown gets up and limps to the sideline. And IUP will send the punt team on once again.
I think he got his leg caught underneath the defender.
Brown this season, 25 catches, 321 yards, but could not make that snag to keep the drive alive. Spangler on the punt. Pressure comes from Shepard, but the wedge holds up, and the ball is going to be bobbled, dropped, and recovered by IUP.
Not typical for a Shepard punt returner to let a ball get away. This is the type of turnover, and again, special teams would play a key.
C.J. Davis on the run-up just misplayed the ball. I think he took a step too far forward as we see it on the replay here. No, he just mistimed the ball, got his hands up, the ball got to his helmet, and Turner there for the recovery for IUP.
I think you're right, Travis. Looked like he kind of reached up to that to kind of grab it before it came down.
The first big play of the game in special teams goes for the Crimson Hawks. They'll have the ball in the red zone. 1st and 10, ball on the Ram 14-yard line. There's a handoff. Temple, there's a seam, and Temple will tunnel his way down to the 10 for a gain of 4.
Shepard has to just come out and play football just like nothing's happened and try to get a stop, force a field goal here.
IUP quickly to the line. Williams surveys on 2nd down and 6. Ball at the 10-yard line. Williams keeps it, and the defender is waiting on him. Gets spun down by Miles Humphrey. Was not fake on that option read that time. And a big loss on the play back to the 15-yard line.
Just it seemed like they missed the block there. Nobody even touched him.
Tight end went in motion and ran right by the defender Humphrey, who made the stop. 3rd and 11. Williams is ready. Hands it off to Temple, and penetration will stop that play at the 16-yard line. Isaiah Ross, senior from Bowie, Maryland, knife through to make the stop on the final play of the opening quarter. So the Rams defense stiffened after a special teams mistake. And a great play by Ross as we head to the end of the first quarter. As he tackles down Chris Temple, we're tied at 3 in Shepherdstown.
I like things fast. So I was first in line when Frontier started offering a year of Amazon Prime. I don't wait for shipping. And I get instant access to thousands of shows and movies using Frontier's fast, reliable internet.
Switch to Frontier high-speed internet for just $19.99 per month with qualifying phone and 1-year agreement on new internet service and get 1 year of Amazon Prime.
It's movie time.
Get Frontier high-speed internet today. Call 1-888-FRONTIER.
E.L. Robinson's key to success is saying yes. When a client comes to us, we look at the project and we say yes. We can get the job done for you. We can get it done within your budget. And we can get it done in your time frame. This company was not built to pursue wealth. It was built to satisfy our clients' needs.
Cheer for the stumbles. The he shoulda had that's. And the tears that linger. For in those moments, greatness lies. There you will find the provoked, the determined, the unified. It's in those moments that champions are born.
Are you or a loved one repeatedly neglecting responsibilities, using alcohol in dangerous situations, addicted to drugs, having legal problems, drinking or using drugs to de-stress? The Highland Health Center can help. The Highland Health Center is a 7-day detoxification and substance abuse recovery unit. So please know, help is available and help works. Visit the website at highlandhosp.com. The Highland Health Center, your detox place.
This is NCAA Division II Championship Football on Metro News.
Start of the second quarter here at Ram Stadium in Shepherdstown, tied at 3. IUP setting up for a Stewart field goal from 32 yards out. Try to give IUP their second lead of the afternoon. Stewart get a 42-yarder, his first attempt. This one is up, and he pulled it off to the right. No good. From 32 yards away, IUP misses the opportunity to score, so the turnover does not hurt Shepherd on the punt fumble.
And that could be a momentum swing for Shepherd. They really need to make something happen on this series. At least change field positions.
Yeah, this Ram offense, -5 yards rushing in that opening quarter.
I don't know if that's ever happened, probably.
Yeah, certainly not under Monty Cater. Jeff Ziemba, 4 of 8, 68 yards. Had that big completion on the first snap of the game, 42 yards to Billy Brown. Rams take over from the 20-yard line, tied at 3. Ziemba steps up, is pressured. Now will run forward and take a shot, but he's spun down. Voids the sack and will turn it into a 3-yard pickup. Great coverage downfield for the Crimson Hawks. Forced the Shepherd quarterback to run out of the pocket early and try to just do what he did, pick up a couple of yards.
What's amazing to me, IUP only has one senior in that front 8, Jordan Bates.
Boyd goes in motion. Keep it on the ground here with Jabri Lally. And he finds the sledding tough. Lally hit on the play on a low tackle by Everett. He's had a whale of a first half, but he is down in pain. And the training staff from IUP comes out to check on him. 6'2", 286 sophomore, Upper Marlboro, Maryland. He came in and lowered the shoulder on Jabri Lally on that tackle attempt. And actually, he kind of got caught in the wash on the low tackle from Chris David, the defensive back.
Looks like maybe he got his arm caught in that.
So they'll work on Everett. We'll take a break. We're tied at 3 in Shepherdstown between the Rams and IUP.
Hi, it's Tony Caridi with your invitation to join us every night for the Northside Automotive statewide sports line. If it's happening in West Virginia in its sports, we'll talk about it. So join us here nightly at 6:06 for the Northside Automotive statewide sports line.
They say a photograph is worth 1,000 words. We say it's worth a whole lot more than that. Dear National Guard, are you up to it? It's up to you.
I picked Shepherd University because I'm not just a number.
One of the things that surprised me is how friendly everyone is.
I like being able to walk down the street and have the professors recognize me by name.
I'm constantly learning.
But it also has taught me so much about myself and about what I want to do with my future.
The location at Shepherd is amazing.
Cities like Washington, D.C., Baltimore are only about an hour, hour and a half away.
You just gotta see it. Once you see it, it just takes your heart.
Hi, it's Tony Caridi with your invitation to join us every night for the Northside Automotive statewide sports line. If it's happening in West Virginia in its sports, we'll talk about it. So join us here nightly at 6:06 for the Northside Automotive statewide sports line.
This is NCAA Division II Championship Football on Metro News.
So Everett up and walking around. That's good to see. Got his arm tangled in that collision with running back Lawley. And Everett looks good to go. Third down opportunity once again for Shepherd. Rams have struggled on third down conversion so far in the game. This is 3rd and 7. Here comes pressure. Ziemba throws it up the numbers. Incomplete. Trying to hit Angelo Gene Lewis once again, but Ziemba threw it back towards the hash. Gene Lewis was running more towards the numbers, and it falls incomplete.
We talked about him making all the throws, but here of late he's not been on target, and I don't know if that was a broken route or what.
Venter is on to punt once again. He's been busy. Third punt of the afternoon, averaging 38 yards per kick. Snap is back. This one turns over. Beautiful spiraling kick taken on the return by Pegues over the 35, and he'll dive out to the 40-yard line. So which offense can break through? That is the question.
And it seems like the big plays has not been enough. If you're going to have a big play, you're going to have to get in the end zone, because once you get inside that 20, both defenses are playing well.
Lenny Williams in that opening quarter, 2 of 6 passing, 16 yards. Did have 6 carries for 45 yards and a long of 31. Williams, quarterback draw, picks up a block, turns on the speed, will run out of bounds at the Shepherd 46-yard line. A gain of 14 yards for Lenny Williams on just a designed quarterback run. See Williams to just get that lead blocker Temple out there. He got enough of a chip block.
That's that extra number. That's that extra number that they have in the box.
Flag down at the snap, and Temple is down as he's wrestled to the 43-yard line by Marshall Munden. And it looks like Shepherd may have lined up offsides.
Offsides. Defense, number 99. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Gil Melvin lined up offsides for Shepherd. So IUP will take the penalty, get the down over, 1st and 5. Williams, 6 carries, 59 yards, averaging 8 yards per carry thus far. And again, Shepherd has done an outstanding job, really both teams, of stopping drives once they get in the red zone. Here's Williams again on the quarterback run. This time, Shepherd has it pretty well defensed. At the bottom of the piles, Chanel Jenkins. senior from District Heights, Maryland. Again, the Mountain East Conference Defensive Player of the Year. Jeff Ziemba was the Offensive Player of the Year, and Monty Cater was the Coach of the Year in the Mountain East this year.
We've got a lot of Players of the Year and coaches in this game,
Got the sweep. That happens when you go undefeated. And what was a very good conference this season. Mountain East getting 2 teams into the postseason for the first time in conference history. Temple runs it up the middle, and Shepard is waiting on him.
Travis, I think the game's getting a little chippy. Starting to see some guys pushing and talking, and the worst thing you could do now is get a flag.
It'll be 3rd down here and short. Williams surveys, takes the snap, pumps. Now he runs back to the weak side, and Williams going to spin forward. His helmet pops off, and he'll have to come out for a play. We'll check the spot and see if Williams got enough for the first down. Did not. It's going to be 4th down. So this is an interesting decision here for Kurt Cignetti. It's 4th down and short, and your starting quarterback, Williams, has to come out for this snap.
That's going to be you're right. That's a really tough call. He was fighting for it, but like you said, that helmet came off, so he'll have to sit a play.
All right, IUP will take a timeout, their 2nd timeout of the first half, to make the decision. Chase Hazlett is their backup quarterback, a senior graduate from Clayton, Missouri.
I'm thinking if you're going to go for it, you're still going to have to go with Temple. He's going to have to be your guy that's going to have to go for that. What is that, just a yard or so?
Yep. Probably a little less than a yard. And again, you're kind of you're in that gray area. It's too far out, certainly, for Stewart to kick it, and you're too close in to punt it. So an easy decision probably here for Kurt Cignetti. Mentioned his stops, and boy, what a career he's had so far. Wide receiver coach at Alabama, recruiting coordinator at North Carolina State. He was the quarterback's coach at Pitt, Temple, and Rice. Graduate of WVU, and of course his father. Also a longtime coach at IUP, and both Kurt and Frank with ties to Morgantown.
I played in the North-South football game with him in 1979, yeah.
All right, here we go. IUP took that timeout so that Williams could stay in the game. Here's a snap and a give to Temple. Temple, 1st down as he drags the defender, Adam Coles, down to the 32-yard line. So conversion for the Redhawks, and those have been hard to come by in this first half. Twin receivers out wide. There's a wing that way as well. Williams hands it to Temple. And a short gain there for Temple as he falls inside the 30. Tackled on the play by Cameron Reynolds, the junior from Ashburn, Virginia.
IUP's got a nice little drive going here. Chewing the clock.
All right, IUP doesn't huddle, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're in a hurry. Play clock at 15. Temple again. Between the tackles. Not a lot of creases there to run through. So Temple, big back, 5'11", 235 pounds, will just try to get low and churn forward. And about a 3rd down and 5 coming up for IUP.
And I've talked about this earlier. We haven't had really anybody get outside on the edge on either one of these defenses. No one's been able to get off the edge.
IUP 2 of 6 on 3rd down conversions. Empty set. Quarterback draw. Williams takes a solid shot at the 23-yard line. He loses his helmet again. They're going to have to really tighten that chin strap. Williams has lost his helmet twice. This time he just ran between the tackles And took a helmet-to-helmet shot in the tackle box, which is legal, from Cameron Reynolds.
And they're in a similar situation again, but they're going to go for the kick.
Yeah, 4th and 2 this time, and Ryan Stewart will come on. Has made a 42-yarder, missed a 32-yarder, this one 41 yards. We'll try to give IUP the lead back. Kick is on the way. Kick has the distance, and that one is good.
There was some penetration up the middle on that. It seems like they were close to that one as far as blocking it.
Ryan Stewart, the junior from a hometown kid, Indiana, PA, gives the Red Hawks the 6-3 lead. Crimson Hawks lead.
E.L. Robinson's key to success is saying yes. When a client comes to us, we look at the project and we say yes. We can get the job done for you. We can get it done within your budget. And we can get it done in your time frame. This company was not built to pursue wealth. It was built to satisfy our clients' needs.
If you're traveling to the game, a weekend road trip, or just around town, you need to stop at Go-Mart. You'll find a Go-Mart open 24 hours a day right off the interstate or right off Main Street in your local community. You can refuel your ride with quality gasoline and also yourself with popular snacks, drinks, and more. We're making it easy to keep up with your busy schedule by keeping you on the go. Go-Mart is the proud title sponsor of the Mountain East Conference Basketball Championship.
Go for good times. Go for Go-Mart.
Success. We see it every day. Choose from hundreds of majors and programs. Learn from faculty truly committed to you and your success today and tomorrow. And join 120,000 alumni in thousands of careers all over the world, ready to help you find your way. I'm IUP President Mike Driscoll, and I invite you to apply now and find your success at Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
On Metro News, this is NCAA Division II Championship Football.
IUP Crimson Hawks with their second lead of the afternoon. Ryan Stewart now 9 of 15 on field goals this season. He's been dynamite all year. Has scored now 69 points. Second leading scorer on this IUP football team. Like defensive football, this has been your ticket.
For sure.
6-3, IUP with the lead. Bowling has it teed up once again. Kick is on the way, angling to the near sideline. Davis will make the catch. Starts on the return. Davis, nice return over the 35. Tackled down by Shannon Jackson.
Shepherd can't say anything about starting field position because they have had it all day long.
So Davis on a kick that hemmed him into the sideline, picked up a nice block and got an alleyway along the sideline.
They're just a couple of people away from breaking those.
So can Shepherd get their offense on track so far, rushing the football? 7 carries, -2 yards. Ziemba 68 yards through the air, and he'll go back to the air. And his favorite target, Billy Brown, will make the catch on the comebacker. Nice pickup on first down in front of the coverage of Jay Watkins. So nice play there. Just get, I think, Jeff back in rhythm there.
Yeah,
and get Billy Brown back into the game.
They were throwing those in pregame all game, all pregame long. I don't know why, and that's the first time that they've run that. That's a perfect timing route. That helps you get momentum going.
Back to the run. And Alan Cross will slam up in there and be near the lead stick. Here's a first down for Shepherd. The Rams will move the sticks. And that is just the third Shepherd first down on the afternoon.
That's unbelievable.
Under 9 minutes to play here until halftime. IUP leads on a field goal from Stewart. Two-man rush. Ziemba still flushed, and he'll just fall forward out to midfield. So that's not a good sign if you're Shepherd's offensive minds out there. They're bringing two and got enough pressure to get Ziemba to bail.
And he didn't look up. He had Billy Brown down here on the bottom, same route as before. But I think that pressure, when he starts feeling that pocket start to fold on him, he's trying to get out. He's not the runner.
Second down 9, and a flag down motion. Alan Cross went into motion, but it was forward motion.
False start. Offense, 81. 5-yard penalty. You take it down.
That was Billy Brown out here wide that flinched. So the Ram offense just a little out of sync here. This is a good IUP defense, particularly against the pass. 17th in the country in pass defense efficiency, giving up just 103 yards a game.
You got to get some credit to those guys up front with that as well.
Second down, 14. Ziemba being chased again. Throws along the sideline. Brown makes the catch. Ruled in. And a first down to the 39-yard line.
Great throw, great catch on the sideline.
And a great job by Billy Brown to follow his quarterback, kind of shadow him as Ziemba rolled out to the far side. And you see Brown on the cross there and a high throw. Great job by Ziemba. Put it where only Brown could make the catch over the defensive back. And Brown, who's a junior, got 2 feet in. Big conversion. Here's a handoff, and Alan Cross, with his best run of the afternoon, will pick up 4 yards. And that's the kind of afternoon it's been for this Shepherd run game. That's Cross's best effort so far. But it's a winner for Shepherd on first down.
Seem like they've got a little bit of momentum, but again, we've seen this before. You got to break that 20-yard line to get inside and score.
Pistol set, overload to the wide side, trip wide receivers. Now Jeff Ziemba will change their protection. Out of the pistol. And a give. And that's Alan Cross. And Cross will take the ball to the 31-yard line. Runs right into Jeff Palmer, 6'2", 270, the fire hydrant from Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania. Just right up the middle. And a good job by Cross to get lower than Palmer at 270. Cross at 196, but low man wins.
So after that play, you could see him pressing his helmet down in the ground. So it's getting a little dirty down in there.
Third down and 2. Wing right. Ziemba keeps it. Runs for the first down. Great decision there by Jeff Ziemba to keep it because they had overplayed on Cross. Had a defender right there on the handoff. And a good pull for the quarterback and a run for the first down.
Yeah, I don't think they were expecting that because that's not typically what he does.
First down, Shepherd, ball to 27-yard line. 6-3, IUP leads by 3, but the Rams with their second deepest penetration of the afternoon. Deep handoff, and Lally will have to fight to get a yard or so on the play. There's not a lot happening between the tackles for Shepherd this afternoon so far in this first half.
Not much happening outside either. I'd like to see them go back to more of the time passing.
High snap. Good job by Ziemba to get it down. He hands it off to Lally, and he gets a seam running behind the blocking of the fullback, Jonathan Hammer. Down to the 21-yard line. We'll get Shepherd in a manageable 3rd down and about 3 on the play. Got to watch those snaps. That one again high. Almost threw the timing off on the play. Have a timeout taken by IUP. That'll be their last timeout of the first half. Under 4 minutes to play. Shepherd facing a 3rd down and 3. Ball at the 21-yard line of the Crimson Hawks. The winner of this game advances to next week's quarterfinal round of the NCAA Division II playoffs, and they'll play the winner of Slippery Rock and Assumption. And in the second quarter, Slippery Rock has a 20-8 lead on Assumption. Slippery Rock team that gave IUP their second loss of the season back on October the 24th. Close game, 40-39 was the final score. IUP lost their season opener to Kutztown, Pennsylvania, also by a point. 34-33. We mentioned Shepherd, undefeated this season, 10-0 in the Mountain East Conference.
Monte Cater, he's won over 90% of his games with points scored with 24 or less. So this fits right in their mode right now.
Third down and 3. Ziemba throws it. Wide receiver screen. And driving forward near the lead stick is Tony Squirewell. His first catch, the diminutive junior, 5'7", 170, and Squirewell, after that play, is down holding his leg. And he gained down to the 12-yard line. That would be good enough for a first down.
It's the toughest thing about those quick screens. You got those receivers out there trying to block for you, and defenders trying to hold them up. Next thing you know, everybody's rolling into your legs.
Now, Squirewell's okay. That is Angelo Gene Lewis, as Carl mentioned, who was one of those receivers out on the flank. So just a wide receiver screen, 2 receivers out. And there you see the defender rolls right into the back of Gene Lewis's ankle. On the tackle was Eric Williams. And those are always the worst because you don't see it coming.
Exactly, and you can get your knee caught up in that one. That's just a tough play for a receiver who's trying to do his job.
Monte Cater makes the walk all the way across the field to check on his wide receiver. And Gene Lewis is up. 17 catches, 246 yards, and 6 touchdowns on the season. Not able to put a whole lot of weight, actually no weight at all on that right leg.
And that doesn't look good.
All right, Shepherd will have the ball at the 17-yard line when play resumes. Under 4 minutes to play. Rams have all 3 timeouts remaining. Right now, clock not a factor. IUP leads 6-3. The Shepherd team not used to being in tight contests this season. The closest victory was a 7-point win down at Concord on October the 24th. Other than that, they all were comfortable wins. Ziemba, straight give. Here's a spin by Lally, and there's nowhere to run. Lally dropped at the 19-yard line. That was big Dylan Scott, 6'2", 278 freshman from Reading, Pennsylvania, standing in the gap.
This has to be a frustrating game for the two running backs in this game. They're used to picking up big runs, putting up yardage, and they're struggling today.
This one's a grinder, no question. Loss of a yard for Lawley on that carry. Ziemba looks. He's pressured. Rolls out. Throws the end zone. Wide open. Squirewell wide open right in front of the back pylon. And he let the ball get to his body and it bounces off his chest plate on his shoulder pads and incomplete.
That was an old school play, a tight trip, kind of a bunch formation on the outside. Guys scatter, and somebody's usually always blows coverage in that. Corner just starts to see the guy coming across and leaves it. Unbelievable.
Squirewell ran the wheel route, just took it right down the rail. And again, he can catch the ball with his hands, got it into his body, and Shepherd's going to take their first timeout here.
Timeout. Shepherd. Charge timeout. First half. 30-second timeout.
Just been that type of afternoon so far for this Shepherd offense. So close to finally breaking through. But instead of a touchdown, they're going to be looking at a 3rd down and 11. Under 3 minutes to play here until halftime.
That's always the challenge of having a couple of weeks off, being the #1 seed. You got to wait, timing, execution of plays, all of that can be off. And all of a sudden you get into this type of a game, that becomes a huge deficit for you because that other team's on a rhythm. You know, IUP played a good game against UC. It was tight actually. A few different plays made it a bigger lead than normal. But now here Shepherd is out here trying to find some tempo, trying to find some rhythm.
Yeah, Carl, being a former coach and former player, those off weeks never come when you want them.
No, for sure.
3rd and 11. Rams at the 18-yard line, tight end in the formation. They'll flex out wide. That's Jamie Deason. Ziemba with the 3-man rush. Throws, pass intercepted. On the pick, Jay Watkins. And that is just the 3rd interception thrown by Jeff Ziemba this season. And just the 11th in the career. Just tried to force that one. Actually came back to that route that Squirewell was open in the end zone, but this time found zone coverage.
Yep, and he did not see the zone coverage. A tricky possession here for IUP. They need to move the ball down the field. They don't want to do a 3-and-out here and have to punt it and give Shepherd another opportunity to get in and score before
Rams
halftime.
have 2 timeouts too. Here's a handoff coming to Chris Temple. Temple finds a seam, makes a cut, brings it out to the 11-yard line. He'll be tackled on the play by Isaiah Ross, his 2nd stop of the afternoon. As the clock trickles down to 2:25. Gain of 5 for Temple. 5 games over 100 yards this season for the sophomore from Malvern, Pennsylvania. Williams milking the play clock. Keeps it on the ground. Temple with a head of steam, and he'll run it out to the 16-yard line. And that'll be near 1st down, and will be a 1st down for IUP. So a big 1st down there gets IUP out from the shadow of their own goalpost, and also gives them a chance to eat some more clock. Shepherd 2 timeouts. They've yet to burn one.
I think they're as content as IUP is, just trying to get out of this half.
Crimson Hawks with a 1st and 10. Play clock at 7 seconds. Back to Temple. Temple through a hole. Breaks a tackle. And he's going to be drug out of bounds at the 26-yard line by Adam Coles. So you can tell Temple is a rhythm back. He needs consecutive carries upon consecutive carries, and he starts to get into a groove.
That's a huge point, Travis, because neither one of these backs have had that opportunity to really just keep handing it. I think that the offensive coordinators are frustrated trying to find something that's going to work instead of just staying with that back and giving them a chance to have some rhythm.
Shepard gives up 8 yards on first down, but does get Temple out of bounds. Clock is stopped. Temple again. Dives out to the 30. That'll be a first down for IUP. Rams will rotate their D-line. 4 guys in, 4 guys out. And IUP will get the ball to start the second half of play. Right now, sitting on a 3-point lead. Had 3 field goals scored in this first half. Snap it again. Temple. Oh, big shot coming from out of the secondary. Running downhill was Trace Sullivan. Holds that to a yard gain. So Sullivan, and that's what you want your safety to do in run support.
Yes, and if I see, that's exactly what I want, but if I see that on the other side, I'm trying to play action that as well.
Sullivan, as we watch him line up here, and a defensive controlled first half of football here in Shepherdstown. 2 field goals from Ryan Stewart for IUP, the difference. As the Crimson Hawks muster enough offense in that first half to have a field goal lead here at the break. 6-3, the visitors. IUP leading Shepherd by a field goal at halftime here in the NCAA Division II playoffs.
I like things fast. So I was first in line when Frontier started offering a year of Amazon Prime. I don't wait for shipping, and I get instant access to thousands of shows and movies using Frontier's fast, reliable internet.
Switch to Frontier high-speed internet for just $19.99 per month with qualifying phone and 1-year agreement on new internet service, and get 1 year of Amazon Prime.
It's movie time.
Get Frontier high-speed internet today. Call 1-888-FRONTIER.
Brick Street is very committed to their customers. We have a whole team of dedicated individuals that service our business and works jointly with us as a partner.
Quality of service is definitely something that we pride ourselves on.
We have personal relationships with the people we work with at Brick Street.
We're a part of their team.
It's a phone call away, a quick email, your questions are answered expediently. It's very good to have a working relationship like that with our workman's compensation carrier.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted. We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
This is Mountain East Conference postseason football on Metro News.
Back at halftime, overcast day in Shepherdstown, but relatively dry so far in that first half. Defensive controlled IUP with a 41-yard field goal from Ryan Stewart. The difference in that first half, now leading 6-3. Welcome back, Travis Jones, along with Carl Lee. And Carl, defensive controlled first half of football. And, you know, you look at Shepherd and the success they've had this season, 10 wins. They're not used to being dictated on how they call plays. They're used to being able to keep defense is off balance with the run and then primarily the throw this season. But in that first half, they've been forced to throw the football.
Yeah, I think what's happened is they've been able to control the run, or they haven't been able to run the ball. And I think now for them, just getting their rhythm, getting back to the very basic plays, I think that would be the best thing for them right now.
Yeah, if you look at impact plays in that first half, the Crimson Hawks certainly with more impact plays from Lenny Williams. And I thought that series to end the first half, while IUP was just trying to run the clock out, they did get Chris Temple into a rhythm. We'll see if that continues over in the second half.
Yeah, and we talked about it before. These running backs, both of them are really more, they got to get the ball. They got to keep getting it. And the more that they get it, the better they're going to be. And they just haven't been able to do that yet.
Meanwhile, when you look at Shepherd's offense, what do they need to do here in this second half to try to get this going? They've had a couple of big plays, but it hasn't kick-started them.
They got to go back to throwing the rhythm passes because that's how you get your rhythm. Because they've been out for 2 weeks, so I don't know if they're really comfortable with all the different routes that they're running.
Yeah. Meanwhile, for IUP, great first half from Lenny Williams. Didn't ask him to do much outside of what he's comfortable doing. He's very comfortable in those quarterback draws. If he can get the throw game going a little bit, it's going to be a tough offense to stop.
Yeah, and I think Temple's the key for them. I think he has to get his part of the running game. I think that's going to be the way that they're going to be able to get the ball downfield and I think get in the end zone.
All right, IUP with a 3-point lead at halftime. Again, Ryan Stewart with that field goal that gave IUP the lead at 6-3 at halftime. More halftime coming up from Shepherdstown after this timeout.
They say a photograph is worth 1,000 words. We say it's worth a whole lot more than that. Dear National Guard, are you up to it? It's up to you.
You or a loved one repeatedly neglecting responsibilities, using alcohol in dangerous situations, addicted to drugs, having legal problems, drinking or using drugs to de-stress? The Highland Health Center can help. The Highland Health Center is a 7-day detoxification and substance abuse recovery unit. So please know, help is available and help works. Visit the website at highlandhosp.com. The Highland Health Center, your detox place.
A home for our heroes. That's what the West Virginia Veterans Nursing Facility in Clarksburg offers. Personal, compassionate care in a state-of-the-art facility that includes a licensed Alzheimer's unit, a chapel, access to secure gardens and porches, regular outings, recreational opportunities, and much more. No veteran is turned down due to finances. Maximum rates at the West Virginia Veterans Nursing Facility are a third of the national average. Visit veterans.wv.gov or call 866-WV4-VETS.
I like things fast. So I was first in line when Frontier started offering a year of Amazon Prime. I don't wait for shipping, and I get instant access to thousands of shows and movies using Frontier's fast, reliable internet.
Switch to Frontier high-speed internet for just $19.99 per month with qualifying phone and 1-year agreement on new internet service and get 1 year of Amazon Prime.
It's movie time.
Get Frontier high-speed internet today. Call 1-888-FRONTIER.
This is NCAA Division II Championship Football on Metro News.
Welcome back to beautiful Shepherdstown and the campus of Shepherd University. 6-3 our halftime score. IUP leading Shepherd in this second round of the NCAA Division II playoffs. We welcome you back. Travis Jones joined by the commissioner of the Mountain East Conference. Reed Amos joins us in the booth at halftime here. And just a beautiful day for football. This crowd, amazing crowd here. And, of course, you know, Shepherd is used to being in big games in the postseason, and their fans certainly come out in droves to support them.
Yeah, this is what Division II football what playoff time is all about. Just a few sprinkles in the air, overcast. It is the perfect weather to get a great crowd out for a November football game, and they've been treated to a great first half.
Yeah, I've been real excited to talk to you postseason football because it was such a great year in this league. We talked all season on our Thursday night package about the opportunity for this league to get two teams into the postseason. You get two in, and honestly, the thing I liked was the fact that, of course, the 17 was added in the regional, but Mountain East Conference didn't need it.
Yeah, and we're very proud of the fact that two Mountain East Conference teams were at home in the playoffs. One of only 3 conferences in Division II out of the 16 that play football that had multiple teams at home for the playoffs. But it's a strong region, Super Region 1, and obviously IUP, an outstanding program historically, and now Shepherd meeting them this week. So, but it's great to see when you get multiple teams in the postseason. As you well know, Travis, that just doubles your opportunity to advance in the playoffs.
Yeah, before we talk about the kind of run that Shepherd has been on, talk about what that appearance means to University of Charleston, a program that really, in terms of college football, is in its infancy and coming back.
It's great for both the University of Charleston and for the Mountain East Conference. Coach Kirkland now has the opportunity to go out and trade on that when he's recruiting. We're an NCAA playoff team, and Concord the year before making a run to the national semifinals. And Shepherd, of course, has been Shepherd. They've consistently been the standard bearer among our institutions for many years, even dating back to the WVIAC prior to the formation of the Mountain East. But we're now seeing more than just one institution knocking on the door. You see Concord making that national semi, as I noted, Charleston getting in, Glendale State's been very strong, and you can just go down the list. The Mountain East Conference is getting stronger and deeper each year.
Yeah, we talk about the advancements in football in really a short amount of time in the Mountain East Conference. Basketball has not been a problem. This league has been very strong in the transition from the West Virginia Conference to the Mountain East Conference. Off to a great start already here preseason, and in some of these non-conference tournaments or interconference tournaments, the Mountain East in great shape.
Yeah, that opening week where you have the opportunity to play 2 exempt games and the conference challenge provides the opportunity as a measuring stick, which greatly helps. And as a member of the Division II Football Committee, I can tell you that any assistance that you get in comparison among conferences within a region helps greatly in appropriately choosing the teams that make the postseason. And the Mountain East Conference went 17-7 in those games the opening weekend against some very good competition. And the Atlantic region is well known between the CIAA, the PSAC, and the Mountain East is one of the strongest regions in men's basketball in the country. Women's basketball was about 500 for the Mountain East in that opening weekend, but some big wins in there for MEC schools. So we're very pleased with the start in a very competitive region.
And I would be remiss if I didn't ask you about soccer. This league really has become extremely good on the national scale in soccer.
When you take a look at the 2 Ohio institutions of Urbana and Notre Dame College being in the same conference with the University of Charleston, which has been outstanding in its first 3 years in the Mountain East. Last year, losing in the national final to Lynn, Florida, 3-2 in a thriller, and they're heading back to the national Final Four as they'll be in Pensacola, Florida, December 3rd and 5th, and Mountain East Conference hopeful for a potential national championship.
Reed, great synergy right now around the league. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Commissioner of the Mountain East Conference, Reed Amos, joining us at halftime. 6-3 IUP leads Shepherd. We're at halftime here in the Division II playoffs.
E.L. Robinson's key to success is saying yes. When a client comes to us, we look at the project and we say yes. We can get the job done for you. We can get it done within your budget, and we can get it done in your time frame. This company was not built to pursue wealth. It was built to satisfy our clients' needs.
I picked Shepherd University because I'm not just a number.
One of the things that surprised me is how friendly everyone is.
I like being able to walk down the street and have the professors recognize me by name.
I'm constantly learning.
But it also has taught me so much about myself and about what I want to do with my future.
The location at Shepherd is amazing.
Cities like Washington, D.C., Baltimore are only about an hour and a half away.
You just got to see it. Once you see it, it just takes your heart.
this city, documents are centrally located and communication is easy. There's peace of mind knowing that your information is safe and access is flexible. It's a city where businesses thrive with increased workflow, a place where someone is always close by, there when you need them. Get a free customized evaluation of how the CityNet Cloud can help your business. Go to citynetcloud.com.
One drop causes a ripple, and that ripple moves across the water, affecting the entire body. Much the same way, when our schools educate our children for high-tech new economy jobs, the effects flow through West Virginia. These technology-based businesses see we have a workforce ready to grow their industry, and they move here. Then our children get those jobs and stay here. Call your state legislator and ask, what are you doing to bring high-tech businesses to West Virginia? From the West Virginia High Technology Foundation.
On Metro News, this is NCAA Division II Championship Football.
Halftime at Rams Stadium, IUP with a 6-3 lead on Shepherd at the halfway point on this college football Saturday. We welcome you back. Travis Jones, joined by the athletic director at Shepherd University, B.J. Pomeroy, joins us at halftime. Nothing like a college football Saturday in Shepherdstown, particularly in the playoffs. Just a great crowd out there today. You roll in, you see the smoke rolling from the tailgates. It's a fun time to be in Shepherdstown.
We're really proud what we do when we put on our college game day. We're fortunate that we've had a long tradition of winning here, and that obviously helps. But we also have the fan support that we have basically a majority of our alumni are from with a 100-mile radius, so they're close to come back on a lot of Saturdays. I know we have alumni from the 1950s here that drove back from Florida. They're there for their snowbird kind of time of year that rolled back to make sure they saw the playoff game. So we're real proud of that, and we really try to put on a great game day, whether it's a regional game or a regular season game. But we do all we can to try to make the event something that whether you like football or not, you're going to have a great day. And if you like football, you're going to have a better day than a great day.
Yeah, BJ, it's an outstanding setting. Talk to me about the transition into the Mountain East Conference. Talking with Reed, exciting time right now. The strides that this league has made in a short amount of time in football, bringing in the reach of the Ohio and the Virginia schools into this league, and I know that it's something your fans have really embraced.
Well, they have. We were playing some teams. We've been playing some teams you're not used to playing, and some trips they're not used to making. But the game day experience of where we're going is really shown well for our teams, and let alone the chance to show off Shepherd to a different group of fans as well, as folks travel here to see not only Shepherd University but see the general population of Shepherdstown and Jefferson County.
Finally, kind of transitioning now into basketball. Men's basketball team's off to a great start, and I know you were really excited with what Jenna Huckleberry did in her first year winning the Mountain East Conference a year ago.
Well, it was a great year. It was unbelievable. I knew the women's basketball team was going to get better. I didn't recognize that they were going to win the women's basketball championship, and on the men's side, they have what they call the Ram Ruckus with a lot of pressing, a lot of three-point shooting, and looking forward to see how they come out this year as well.
BJ, great job here, and we appreciate our visit.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks so much. BJ Pomeroy, athletic director here at Shepherd University. Rams in the Division II playoffs once again in football, trailing by 3 at halftime, 6-3. Mountain East Conference, as we mentioned, wide-reaching league with the footprint of the former West Virginia Conference, adding the Ohio schools of Notre Dame and South Euclid, Ohio. Off to the west, Urbana, located in central Ohio, and down to Central Virginia, the Cavaliers of UVA Wise. It's such an outstanding football season this year with Fairmont State, Glenville State, University of Charleston, of course, advancing on to the NCAA playoffs. Mountain East Conference recently awarded their Players of the Year. Coach of the Year, Monty Cater from Shepherd University with another unbeaten season. The Freshman of the Year, the outstanding running back from Notre Dame College, DJ Green. Defensive Player of the Year, Chanel Jenkins has already made a couple of plays here this afternoon. The Defensive Freshman of the Year, Fitz Smofor from Glenville State. The Offensive Player of the Year, Jeff Ziemba from Shepherd University. So congratulations to all of our Players of the Year in the Mountain East Conference in football. Well, we just wrapped up the spring season. Outstanding cross-country event held at the Bridgeport Rec Center. Concord winning the men's cross-country. As Reed Amos mentioned, into soccer season now. Still a couple of teams in the postseason in soccer in the Mountain East Conference. Women's golf champions this year, Wheeling Jesuit, and Jesuit also wrapping up the volleyball championship recently. beating Fairmont State in the Mountain East Conference volleyball tournament last Saturday, 3-1. University of Charleston advanced to the Final Four in the men's soccer for the second straight year. UC defeated LIU post 2-1 last Saturday in the quarterfinals. And you see the Division II Soccer Championship, Super Region 1. Charleston will take on Pfeiffer coming up in the semifinals. On the other side, Cal Poly Pomona against Rockhurst. Football returns when we come back. 6-3. IUP leading Shepherd at the break.
I like things fast. So I was first in line when Frontier started offering a year of Amazon Prime. I don't wait for shipping, and I get instant access to thousands of shows and movies using Frontier's fast, reliable internet.
Switch to Frontier high-speed internet for just $19.99 per month with qualifying phone and 1-year agreement on new internet service, and get 1 year of Amazon Prime.
It's movie time.
Get Frontier high-speed internet today. Call 1-888-FRONTIER.
All your professors, all of them, they know that all it takes is one dreamer with passion, one person, and they hope in each of you that you might be that one who makes a longer lasting light bulb, who writes music for the ages, who reaches into the mind and discovers a new star, and who can change the world of a fifth grader. We're gathered here to hope in you.
This is Mountain East Conference postseason football on Metro News.
6-3 at halftime. This is how we got to a 3-point lead for IUP in that first half of play. Lenny Williams getting his running game going with tailback Chris Temple. And turnovers for Shepherd in the red zone. Fumbled muff punt there. Lenny Williams on the quarterback run, set up a Ryan Stewart field goal. Made it a 6-3 game. Shepherd with great starting field position here in that first half of play, but thus far unable to take advantage of it. Big play in the first half. Right here, big miss. Ziemba wide open. Tony Squirewell drops the ball in the back corner of the end zone. Just 2 plays later, Ziemba tries to go back to Squirewell, and the pass was intercepted by Jay Watkins, and IUP able to run out the clock to get us to halftime. So defensive controlled first half, but the number that jumps off the board, Shepherd just 19 yards rushing in that first half of play and just 6 first downs. So IUP 114 rush yards with just 16 yards passing, so we've only had 245 yards of total offense in that first half. Both teams struggled on third down conversions. IUP 1 of 7. Shepherd in that first half just 3 of 8 on third down conversions. Kickoff in the second half is underway, and that kick is going to bound into the end zone for the automatic touchback off the leg of Ryan Earls. So IUP will have the ball to start the third quarter of play in a 6-3 lead. Lenny Williams, 10 carries, 64 yards in the first half. Chris Temple, 18 touches, 56 yards.
Travis, we talked at the end of the half about Temple getting a rhythm. I'm wondering if they will start the half out trying to get him going.
Now Temple remains on the sideline here as Williams Lines up with Jordan Brown. Pass over the middle. It's hauled in by Brown. Juanique Brown with his second catch of the afternoon will bring it out to the 45-yard line. And an IUP first down on Williams' third completion of the afternoon. Now Temple is in. Lined up, shotgun sidecar to the left on 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Williams fakes it to him, keeps it, takes a big hit at the 47-yard line. Pair of Rams there, but the blow delivered by Octavius Thomas, junior from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And a gain of 3.
Lenny Williams, he's 5'10 and 195, but he wants to run the ball like he's like 220. He's going to have to get bigger if he's going to keep running as a redshirt freshman. That's going to be a challenge for 4 more years.
Pistol set. Williams, play actions. He's back, looking deep, has a man wide open. Pegues at the 10. Pegues tackled down at the 1-yard line. Play action, and the defensive back, Adam Cole's beaten on the play. And IUP will have the ball at the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
It's an excellent pass. Excellent pass.
Williams with a big strike. First and goal, IUP. Already leading 6-3. Trying to take the first 2 possession lead of the game. Williams takes the snap. Williams runs it. He is tackled in the backfield. Dropped on the play by Octavius Thomas. Came backside, gets Williams down at the 3-yard line.
And his helmet came off again.
And Chase Hazlitt had to scramble to find his helmet on the sideline, and he'll have to come in for a play. And that's the 3rd time this afternoon Lenny Williams has lost his lid. IUP is going to take a timeout. So Kurt Cignetti will stop it here. And again, IUP can take the timeout to keep their quarterback in the game without having to come out for a play. 13:28 to play in the 3rd quarter, 6-3. IUP leads by 3, but they're knocking on the door. The ball's resting at the 4-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
Travis, have you ever seen a single player's helmet come off 3 times in a game? I don't think I've ever seen that.
I don't know if Williams just holds or wears his chin strap a little loose. But, certainly got to get that situation rectified, because at some point Coach Cignetti's going to run out of timeouts.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. In a game like this close, you may need those timeouts later in the game.
All right, so Williams does stay in. And probably this early, that's a good decision. This is a crucial series down here to try to finally get on the board with a touchdown. Williams is ready. Hands the ball off. And Temple is going to be tackled down, spun forward. And he'll pick up a yard to the 3. And again, Octavius Thomas with his 3rd tackle on this series.
Tough play call here. Do you run the ball? Do you throw it? You haven't been overly successful running it.
Perhaps give Williams a run-pass option on a sprint out. Shotgun sidecar to the right, tight end. Kevin Edwards is the wing. Snap to Williams. It's going to be a fade pattern in the end zone. A lot of hand fighting. Pass broken up. Incomplete. Good coverage in the back of the end zone by Adam Coles, who was beaten on the long pass play. But Coles that time did a great job on Sean McVay.
A little bit of a grab of the jersey, but we won't call that.
All right, that leads to Ryan Stewart on for a field goal attempt about extra point distance, 20 yards away. Kicking towards the Boone Fieldhouse into the stadium. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is blocked. Ball is loose, picked up by the holder, and he's tackled at the 10-yard line. The Shepherd Rams get a stop. The play was never whistled dead, and IUP runs it in. And nobody is signaling anything. The officials are all looking and discussing. I don't think the whistle ever blew. Eventually, Ethan Cooper picked the ball up, an offensive lineman, and ran in. And now we're going to have a discussion. All the officials, the only guy not in there is the back judge. He's trying to keep the players away from the conversation.
I thought they had him tackled, is what I thought. I don't know if he lost the ball in the crowd or not, but I thought they had him down.
As you see, discussion continues on what this call is going to be in a Division II. We've got no replay, so whatever this call is will be what will stand. So you've got the Shepherd players being shooed back to their sidelines. The IUP players are all gathered standing, observing the conversation that is going on. And here is the call, what they've decided. Now the back judge wants to have a further conversation. So the kick was blocked. The question is, did they ever rule him down?
The rule on the field is a touchdown.
Whoa.
The ball was loose. They will pick it up in the end zone. Also was after the score, the touchdown.
That'll be a discussion going on for a long time.
Well, Monty Cater's having a discussion right now. I think his feeling was that even if, well, let's see it again. First start with the block coming right up the middle. It lands right at the feet of the IUP player. The holder picks it up. And meanwhile, the ball's still being volleyed for in the middle. We get a better look here. The holder picks it up, and he's tackled. I mean, both his knees are on the ground.
Yeah, he's down.
So tough break for Shepherd, as Ethan Cooper will be credited with the run-in touchdown. Extra point at the post to the left for Stewart. And the kick is on the way, and the kick is good.
And you see how chippy it's gotten already.
These officials will really have to get control of this game now.
Yeah.
As you've got a Shepherd Ram football team that feels like they just got a call go against them, and we will have flags come out. Now we're going to have another flag.
And he's going to be thrown out.
And a player removed his helmet. That was Nada on the field for Shepherd. 13-3. IUP takes a 10-point lead. You know, it's funny, you can love or hate replay, but when you don't have it, you hate it.
Yes, you do.
When you hate, you don't have it. Certainly that play would have come back, and Shepherd would be in possession of the ball. It was pretty clear that the holder was down on the play.
And I think we're going to have ejected player.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, the 47 on the defense. The penalty being forced on the kickoff.
All right, so there was the kick, and there you see the extracurriculars going on.
All over the place, not just one guy either.
Yeah, we had one back at the point of the kick, one back towards the goal line. There the flag comes out, and that's the one that gets called on Nada.
I thought they may have thrown him out. He took his helmet off and everything.
So some fireworks here with 12:38 to play on a blocked field goal attempt that was recovered by the holder. And again, the replay showed the holder was down. Looked like both his knees were down with him in possession of the ball. Mike Petropola is the holder, the backup quarterback. But now for Shepherd, you got to play on. I mean, the touchdown's up there. And you've still got a quarter and 12:38 to play.
And you got to calm down. You got to calm yourself down and play. You're going to have those players who are angry, can't wait to do something dirty. You can't have that because you're only going to hurt your team. Like, you're not going to get a return off of this one. This will probably go in the end zone.
My 15-yard mark off, and the kick will come from the midfield stripe for Sean Bowling. 13-3, IUP leads by 10. And Bowling just kicked this one deep, going to go 5 yards into the end zone. It's going to be returned by C.J. Davis. Davis finds a seam, takes it right up the numbers, out to the 24-yard line, and we have pushing and shoving after the whistle over at the point of the tackle. All right, everybody gets separated without any flags thrown. And here comes the Ram offense. First possession of the third quarter. Facing a 10-point deficit.
This is the wrong emotion that you want to have when you're behind and you in a tight game, because this emotion is only going to cause you more problems than anything else.
Ziemba back to pass. Cranks, fires, nobody home. Overthrown and incomplete. Ziemba pressured on the play. And we got a flag down in the offensive backfield in the area of holding.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. 95. Defense. 2-3 penalty. First down.
So break there on a roughing the passer penalty. On a right downing of IUP. Right now, if you're a player, you just got to be smarter than that. You know that they're going to be very, very quick with the flags now.
Yeah, those flags are real light in the pocket right now.
Yeah,
they're looking for you.
Almost out.
Yes.
As they run. Move the ball out to the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Turn and the give. And Lally breaks a tackle. Nice run for Lally out to the 49-yard line. IUP had him stonewalled right at the line of scrimmage, and Lally, with that little spin move, brings it out to the 49 for a gain of 9 yards.
See, this is the kind of determination and emotion that you want to have in a time like this. Something that's going to be positive for your team. Something that's going to excite the rest of your players instead of the grabbing, pushing, and shoving.
Alan Cross on that carry, and Cross with a little swing move. Now this is Cross again. He'll take the ball to midfield. Needed a yard and got a yard. Shepherd has the ball at midfield, 1st and 10. .45 remaining. Dalton Boyd along with Tony Squirewell. Set up his twins to the wide side of the field. Shotgun. Snap back, Ziemba. Quick throw, high throw, and incomplete. Just trying to guide that one instead of throwing it. Intended for Squirewell. It falls incomplete. Second down, 10. IUP will remove a linebacker and put in an extra D-back as Turner checks in. High snap. Ziemba rolls out. He throws into traffic, incomplete. Had 2 receivers in the same area, and that brought 3 defenders into that area. And brings up 3rd down and 10.
IUP's bringing some heat, and I think he's a little uncomfortable now in the pocket, and he's not throwing the ball like he should be. He's more worried about making sure he gets out of the pocket and get the ball out, more so than setting his feet.
And this is the most unsettled I've seen Jeff Ziemba in the pocket. Empty set. on 3rd down and 10. And Shepherd has struggled, just 1 3rd down conversion on the afternoon. Snap is back. Ziemba flushed out, throws, incomplete. Billy Brown got one hand on it. He could not make another sideline catch. And the Rams are forced to punt.
And Travis, one of the things too, when you're throwing the ball, and you talked about this earlier, Shepherd hasn't had many close games. So when you're throwing the ball and you're winning, you're comfortable, you're throwing it, you're trying to throw that ball from behind, there's a little bit more pressure to that. Receivers have got to hit the routes, and you've got pressure. It becomes a problem for you.
Venture on to punt. Good snap back. Redhawks come with some pressure, and the ball is going to bound into the end zone for the touchback. So wins all around for IUP. They get a touchdown here in the 3rd quarter on a controversial fumble return for a touchdown from Ethan Cooper. IUP leads on the road to Shepherd by 10.
They say a photograph is worth 1,000 words. We say it's worth a whole lot more than that. The Air National Guard. Are you up to it? It's up to you.
If you're traveling to the game, a weekend road trip, or just around town, you need to stop at GoMart. You'll find a GoMart open 24 hours a day right off the interstate or right off Main Street in your local community. You can refuel your ride with quality gasoline and also yourself with popular snacks, drinks, and more. We're making it easy to keep up with your busy schedule by keeping you on the go. GoMart is the proud title sponsor of the Mountain East Conference Basketball Championship.
Go for good times. Go for GoMart.
I picked Shepherd University because I'm not just a number.
One of the things that surprised me is how friendly everyone is.
I like being able to walk down the street and have the professors recognize me by name.
I'm constantly learning.
But it also has taught me so much about myself and about what I want to do with my future.
The location at Shepherd is amazing.
Cities like Washington, D.C., Baltimore are only about an hour and a half away.
You just got to see it. Once you see it, it just takes your heart.
This is NCAA Division II Championship Football on Metro News.
10-point lead for IUP, and this is the play that was ruled a touchdown, a blocked field goal. Petrola picks the ball up, tries to hand it off, and the ball ends up on the ground again, and actually was handed off yet again, and finally run in for a touchdown. And Carl, you made the point that IUP might have been down twice on the play.
Yeah, it looked like when he threw the ball out, his knee was on the ground.
So touchdown stands, and Shepherd now has to play some defense as IUP back in possession of the basketball, or the football rather, after a stop and a punt from Venner that went into the end zone. Start with a run for Temple and a pickup of 2 yards. All the momentum right now in favor of the 9-2 Crimson Hawks from IUP. Williams ready. Play action. Quick pass in the hole. Caught by Pegues. Tackled immediately at the 29-yard line.
So I think those are the types of passes that Shepherd needs to kind of just get some rhythm and just get on track. I think they're just so sporadic with the routes now that it's hurting them.
3rd down and a yard. And here's a straight run from Temple. Or make that Williams on the keeper. He spins. Shepherd trying to ball hawk. And Lenny Williams, the Crimson Hawk, hangs onto the ball and brings it out to the 43-yard line. 14-yard pickup.
There's no questioning how tough this kid is. He definitely does not mind contact.
All right, IUP with a 1st and 10, ball on their 43-yard line, leading by 10. Williams, play action. He's back, looking deep, throwing deep, man-on-man coverage. Pegues, and a great job by the defensive back. He had inside position Jalen Johnson, running stride for stride, and he breaks the pass up, incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10. So IUP, for the second time in the quarter, they go for the deep ball. Now 1 for 2. Pegues comes out and immediately has a conversation with the trainer on the near sideline. 2nd down, 10. McVeigh and Brown, twins to the wide side. Rex Pierce is the fullback. Here's a handoff. And another big shot. Again, the safety, Trey Sullivan, for the second time, runs downhill and collides with Temple at the 47-yard line.
I think Temple felt that one.
Sullivan hits a ton, 6 foot 190. Temple gets it off the right tackle, and here comes Sullivan.
That's just a solid hit.
Gain of 4, 3rd down and 6. Shepherd fans come to their feet across the way. Rams need a spark, down by 10. Williams is ready. Hands it to Temple. Makes a cut. Temple gets twisted at the 49-yard line, and it's going to be well short of the 1st down. So the Rams not fooled that time on the read, and they give to Temple. And IUP will improve field position here, but have to send the punt team out. Jordan Spangler will come on to punt. This will be his 3rd punt of the afternoon, 34-yard per kick average. Only 10 guys out there. For IUP, they run an extra personal protector. And DeAndre Easterling. Rams come after it. Punt is away. Tail dragger. It's going to hit. Take a big IUP bounce inside the 15 and be touched down at the 10-yard line by Turner. So Shepherd with the ball back. Carl, got to show some signs of life here offensively, and you're right. I think it's all come back to this fact that Shepherd just can't run the ball.
Right, and if you're not going to be able to run the ball, then you've got to find something that you're comfortable with. And a whole host of routes are not going to help you. Go to the curls, go to the stops. You got to do the basic things, the things that are on rhythm and on timing. I think that will be something that can get you some momentum.
Had a flag down over across the way. A legal formation was the call on IUP. So Shepherd declines the penalty and will add 5 yards on from where the ball was touched. So it should come out to the 16-yard line to improve position. Tough afternoon so far for Jeff Zimba. 7 of 18 throwing, under 100 yards. Had that interception as well. The guy that's thrown 51 touchdowns. I think Shepherd wanted to take that penalty and make them re-kick. And there may have been a miscommunication from one of the captains from Shepherd to the officiating crew. You know, I was going to ask you about that because that was a pretty nice punt and roll.
Exactly. And Shepherd typically is a very good special teams team, and so they want to have opportunities to return it.
All right, so the penalty will come back out and be marked off from the previous line of scrimmage, which was right around midfield. So C.J. Davis will have another opportunity, and Jordan Spangler, junior from Johnstown, Pennsylvania, will kick it once again. 13-3. IUP leads by 10. So far this season, Shepherd's lowest point output of the year is 35 points.
They're a long way from that
yes,
now.
They are. Snap back, Spangler. steps into this one. Davis again lets it go, and this might work out better for IUP. Ball's bounding, and it's going to go in the end zone. Just a little too much spin on that one for Jordan Spangler.
I thought he could have at least fair caught that one. I thought. Seems like he could have just. Seems like he just. I don't know if he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to field it because he lost the one before, but that one I thought he should have been able to field.
So in all that, it ends up as a net gain of about 4 yards for Shepherd. Instead of the 16, they'll get it at the 20. 1st and 10 Rams. Clock under 8 minutes to play, third quarter. IUP in control, leading 13-3. Lead is only 10, but right now it has the feel of much wider.
Yes, it does.
Snap, turn to give, left side. Lally is hemmed in, and he'll run out of green over across the way. And Lally did not get back to the original line of scrimmage. Play strung out beautifully, and Lally steps out after a loss of a yard.
We've just not seen a lot of outside runs today, being successful on either side of it.
Yeah, great job by IUP. I've seen Shepherd a handful of times over the last few seasons. And this, by far, is the most confounded I've ever seen their offense. 2nd down and 11. Draw handoff coming to Lally. Lally finds some space this time. He'll spin over the 30 out to the first down. 35-yard line and a gain of 16 for Jabri Lally, the junior from Wilmington, Delaware. At 149 yards, a career high against West Virginia State last season. Billy Brown's been quiet here in the second half. Man coverage with Chris David on the near side of your screen. Ziemba's back, rolls the pocket out, throws it on the comebacker to Brown. Brown makes the catch in front of David at the 45-yard line, and the 10-yard pickup and a first down for the Rams.
I think he's going to get a little bit of a push off here. Not much. Way to come back for the ball.
Yeah, if you're D-back, you call that a push-off. If you're,
especially if he catches, you're going to call it a
Brown,
push-off.
you call it that was a light swipe, really. 1st and 10, ball at the 45. Play action, quick pass down the line, high throw. Squirewell has to jump to make the catch, and he'll have to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Matthew Mowad made the stop. Redshirt sophomore from a tough town of Easton, Pennsylvania. Hometown of Larry Holmes, and a loss of 2 on that one. Well, we talked about it all afternoon, Carl. Jeff Ziemba has just been off a little bit. Doesn't have that zip on his throws. Even that one was just kind of a shove out there.
He doesn't look. He just doesn't feel. He doesn't seem to look like he's comfortable at all. He just has not been able to get comfortable today at all.
Dances around. He's in trouble and sacked, and that's probably why right there. All kinds of pressure around him. Jeff Palmer with the sack of the Shepherd quarterback. Had an offensive lineman from Shepherd lose his helmet on the play. Levante Heights.
See, and I'm thinking that what you're getting by him is he's looking at the rush. He's seeing the rush. He can feel that on the outside. He can feel it up the middle, and that's taking his eyes from downfield, and he's not able to throw the ball. He's starting to try to move around, and he's just not that kind of guy in the pocket.
Loss of a few, 3rd and 15. Empty set. Ziemba runs forward and is going to scoot out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Needed 15, got 5, and the Rams forced to punt once again with 4:59 to play in the third quarter.
IUP is able to put pressure on him just with their 4 interior linemen, and if they're going to be able to do that, he's not going to get any time, and they can play zone in behind him.
Venter on to punt. Brown goes deep to receive, and we have a false start before the punt is away.
False start. Offense, number 26. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 4th down.
Venture backs up to the 26-yard line. IUP puts 10 across the front, and they bring 8. Punt is away. Non-returnable kick. Bounces and will be touched at the 25-yard line by Connor Simpson. Crimson Hawks rolling right along. IUP with a third quarter touchdown. They lead by 10.
A home for our heroes. That's what the West Virginia Veterans Nursing Facility in Clarksburg offers. Personal, compassionate care in a state-of-the-art facility that includes a licensed Alzheimer's unit, a chapel, access to secure gardens and porches, regular outings, recreational opportunities, and much more. No veteran is turned down due to finances. Maximum rates at the West Virginia Veterans Nursing Facility are a third of the national average. Visit veterans.wv.gov or call 866-WV4-VETS.
Celebrate the soggy shoes and the slow starts. Celebrate the lessons learned along the way. These are the wins. Not the shiny, nail-biting kind. These are the last a lifetime kind.
Brick Street is very committed to their customers. We have a whole team of dedicated individuals that service our business and works jointly with us as a partner.
Quality of service is definitely something that we pride ourselves on.
We have personal relationships with the people we work with at Brick Street.
We're a part of their team.
It's a phone call away, a quick email, your questions are answered expediently. It's very good to have a working relationship like that with our workman's compensation carrier.
On Metro News, this is NCAA Division II Championship Football.
College football Saturday here in Shepherdstown. Right now the hometown team has got to make some moves here in the third quarter. It's been a game controlled thus far by the visiting Crimson Hawks of IUP. They lead by 10, 13-3. Lenny Williams back to work. Hands the ball off to Chris Temple.
And another helmet off.
Yep, bring it out to the 26-yard line. This one popped off the defender, Keon Robinson. All right, no gain on that carry for Chris Temple. Williams back to the quarterback draw. Has field ahead. Makes a move on the defender. Runs it out to a first down at the 36-yard line. Tackled on the play by Trey Anderson. Got a flag down, however, back in the tackle box.
It's likely going to be holding.
Would wipe out.
Holding. Offense, 59. 10-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
So Ethan Cooper, the man of the hour here in the third quarter. He recovered the fumble for a touchdown on the blocked field goal. See Cooper with the hold that was called right in the center of the field.
Yeah, he was out there by himself. That was pretty easy to see.
Winner plays either Slippery Rock or Assumption, and Slippery Rock has a 34-19 lead in the third quarter. So IUP trying to hang on here and rematch with an opportunity to avenge one of their 2 losses this season. 2nd down long. Temple with the handoff. Shepard knocks the ball free. Loose on the deck, scrambling for it. And IUP gets it back. That might have been the opportunity that Shepard needed, as Temple coughed up the football and it was recovered by an offensive lineman. I believe the center, Ed Byer, got back on the ball. Temple just took a helmet to the football as he was going down by Miles Humphrey. Third down, 17. Williams is back, quarterback draw. Tries to escape to the right, tackled from behind at the 21-yard line. Shepard saw that coming. Octavius Thomas made the tackle.
It's an opportunity for them to get decent field position and maybe try to capitalize on the drive.
Jordan Spangler will be on to punt. Again, Shepard down by 10. We've still got a quarter and 2 minutes to play, but right now the Ram offense has been shut down. Spangler's punt. Shepard came after it, almost got it, and it's caught on the fair catch by C.J. Davis. He caught that one high up near his helmet again, but does secure it at the 49-yard line. Davis had muffed one earlier in the game.
He seems a little uncomfortable every time that they punt the ball.
All right, Shepard numbers offensively, just 150 yards of total offense, 44 rushing, 106 passing. They've committed 6 penalties, punted 5 times this afternoon, and also turned it over.
That's not a Monty Cater team.
First and 10, ball at the 49-yard line. Start this drive with a handoff to Alan Cross. He has running room, and Cross will take it across midfield down to the 42 of IUP.
Seems to me like he's their best thing going in this second half. I'm not sure why they're not continuously going with him.
Just couldn't run that time from Alan Cross. He's more of the power back. Lolly's more of the speed guy. Cross now 8 carries, 21 yards, and that's his long for the afternoon, 9 yards. Pistol, same play. Cross makes a cut, has the first down. He takes it to the 38-yard line. And now Shepard wants to go a little tempo here, quickly to the line as we close in on 1 minute to play here in the third quarter. On the Rams' 11th first down of the afternoon. Now Ziemba looks to the sideline, and he'll change the play call, change the alignment, pulls Squirewell in the slot, a little closer to the formation. Play clock's down to 6 seconds. Snap is back, looks left, now back to the right. He's going to scramble, throw late, pass is caught by Brown. Brown breaks a tackle. Brown gets upended at the 34-yard line by Nino Robertson. We'll bring up third down and short. So Ziemba that time a little more comfortable with the blitz coming. Was able to range out to his right, and Brown is always a good safety valve.
He kept his eyes up looking downfield. That was special.
Shepard will try to get off one final play here in the third quarter. You see the game clock winding down to 3 seconds. Snap back, and here's a give to Cross, and Cross grabbed by the ankle and pulled down on the play by Miles Catlin. That'll take us to the fourth quarter of play. So a blocked field goal recovered for a touchdown on a controversial return by Ethan Cooper. Gives IUP the first touchdown of the game. 13-3. Redhawks lead by 10.
I like things fast. So I was first in line when Frontier started offering a year of Amazon Prime. I don't wait for shipping, And I get instant access to thousands of shows and movies using Frontier's fast, reliable internet.
Switch to Frontier high-speed internet for just $19.99 per month with qualifying phone and 1-year agreement on new internet service and get 1 year of Amazon Prime.
It's movie time.
Get Frontier high-speed internet today. Call 1-888-FRONTIER.
E.L. Robinson's key to success is saying yes. When a client comes to us, we look at the project and we say yes. We can get the job done for you. We can get it done within your budget. And we can get it done in your time frame. This company was not built to pursue wealth. It was built to satisfy our clients' needs.
Cheer for the stumbles. The he shoulda had that's. And the tears that linger. For in those moments, greatness lies. There you will find the provoked, the determined, the unified. It's in those moments that champions are born.
It's the Silverado Sell-Down event at Northside Chevrolet, Route 19 in Summersville. The 2016s are on their way, and the discounts have never been better on the 2015s. Regular cabs, double cabs, and crew cabs are all on sale with discounts up to $11,000 on select models. That's right, save up to $11,000 on a new crew cab Silverado. No Foursquare, no gimmicks, just the best deal, period. Drive the few money-saving miles up Route 19 to Summersville or shop online at NorthsideWV.com. Northside Chevrolet, find new roads.
This is Mountain East Conference postseason football on Metro News.
Home fans here at Shepherd hoping in the next 15 minutes this Ram team can solve this puzzle, get into the end zone, get a stop and another score as Shepherd's unblemished record in peril as we start the fourth quarter. Travis Jones along with Carl Lee, 13-3. IUP leads by 10. 3rd and 1, direct snap back and a run for Lally. And Lally will run it down to the 25-yard line and a gain of 4 and a first down for Shepherd. That's a package Monty Cater's used throughout the season, the direct snap back to Lally. Jeff Ziemba lined up as a wide receiver on that play, and now the quarterback will go into the offensive backfield in a pistol set. Snap is back, turn, straight give. Taken by Cross. Cross feels his way off the right side. And we'll take it down to the 23-yard line. Well, a couple of things here, Carl, with when you factor in the way this game has gone in terms of the difficulties moving the football and also the fact that Shepherd is not a quick strike offense, that makes this drive so important.
Yes, I was sitting there thinking that. This is something they've got. They don't have to get a touchdown, but they've got to at least get a field goal and get it, at least be able to stop them, get the ball back, and have a chance to go down and score. This is a very, very important drive.
Play clock winding down under 10 seconds. Ziemba's back, he's in trouble. Looks for an escape hatch, he finds it and will run forward to the 22-yard line. Could have been a lot worse as they avoid the quarterback sack on the run for Jeff Ziemba, and his numbers rushing the football this afternoon. He's done just enough to keep some plays alive. 7 carries now, 13 yards.
I think, though, when he decides he's going to run, I think he needs to just run. I don't think he could. He's either got to think about getting the ball out of bounds, throwing it out of bounds, or he's got to run.
Shepherd 3 of 10 on third down conversions this afternoon. This is 3rd and 7. From here, you're looking at a pretty decent field goal of about 40 yards. Snap is back. Here's the throw. Wide throw caught by Brown. He tries to circle back, makes the catch, dives forward, and that dive for Brown may have got him the first down. Gain to the 13, and it does move the sticks. And boy, you love to see that from a player, to know where that lead stick is and do everything he can to get past it.
And that's a good ball, too.
That's a long throw right there.
Yes, it is.
And Brown exactly knew where it was and where he had to get. And Chris David could not keep him from getting there.
He is a big receiver.
8th catch on the afternoon for Brown, now 116 yards receiving. 1st and 10 at the 13. Here's a give, weak side, and there's an opening for Alan Cross, and he'll run it inside the 5-yard line and be drug out of bounds at the 5. Just a straight get, got a pulling fullback, Jonathan Hammer. Hammer didn't get a real good solid block on the play, but Cross able to get around the corner.
I think Coach Signetti wanted to hold there.
2nd and 2, direct snap back, and running into the end zone is Lally for the Shepherd Ram touchdown.
Good drive for Shepherd, that's what they needed.
So Lally scores it, his 14th touchdown on the ground this season. And the Rams finally break through with 12-13 remaining. And a big extra point here for Ryan Earls to get it back to a one-possession game. Or back to a field goal lead, rather. It is one possession. Snap back, hold down, kick on the way from Earls, and a kick sails through.
We got us a football game again here. Even though it was close, like you said, it felt miles apart.
Back to that direct snap. Great lead block from one of the best names that you can have if you're a fullback, Jonathan Hammer.
For sure.
That boy was born to be a lead blocker. Jarrettsville, Maryland. And this near capacity crowd across the way, finally something to celebrate. Actually, I'd say it is capacity. You got fans lining the top row of the bleachers, and really we look all around this stadium. It's standing room only, even all the way down off to our right, down to the road area in the tailgating areas, and along the fence line down in the end zones.
Coach Signetti, he's still advocating a hold on the play before. He's not content yet.
And I'm sure Monty Cater would say, Kurt, I'll give you the hold if you'll give me back that
exactly.
Return touchdown.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, Shepherd set to kick it away. Ram defense, which has been the cornerstone of this Shepherd program under Monty Cater in the last 29 seasons, will be called upon big time here in a moment. First, Earls set to kick it away. Earls boots it, load line drive kick, and it's going to scoot right out of bounds. So exactly what Earls didn't want to do. Give IUP good starting field position. Ball will come all the way out to the 35-yard line, 1st and 10. So Shepherd defense called upon here this afternoon.
Kick out of bounds. Kick team. By rule, the ball we placed 35-yard line. First down.
Now, if you look at the numbers, Rams defense has done an outstanding job. 237 yards of total offense, 143 on the ground thus far for the Crimson Hawks. And if you're Shepherd, if you can get them into a third down, they're just 2 of 11 on third down conversions this afternoon.
This will be a big stop for them if they are able to get him 3 and out here and get the ball back. That would be huge.
1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Williams and Temple, the main offensive weapons. Williams takes the snap. He's back. He's looking deep. Ball's got a man open, overthrown, incomplete. Jordan Brown had beaten the coverage of Jalen Johnson, and Williams overthrew him by 2 yards.
He had perfect protection and everything. He just let that one get away from him.
As Shepherd secondary, they've been caught a couple of times, and it's understandable. That's the challenge of playing a quarterback like Lenny Williams. You cannot get caught looking in the backfield.
No, and again, we talked about play action can definitely catch, because those safeties are trying to get to the line of scrimmage and make plays.
2nd down, 10. Williams, short throw, pass caught on the hitch by Sean McVay. Redshirt senior out of a football factory of Miramar High School in Miramar, Florida. And McVeigh will have the gain out to the 46-yard line. 11 and a first down for the Crimson Hawks. They'll go jumbo package here with Edwards checking in and Rex Pierce, their sophomore fullback from McKeesport, PA. Two blocking backs either side of the line, so it's balanced on 1st and 10. There's a stretch give to Temple. Temple going to be caught and dropped at the 44-yard line. Chenille Jenkins in the MEC Defensive Player of the Year with the tackle.
Temple looks like he got hurt there.
And Jenkins just doing a great job fighting off the block and spinning Temple to the ground. There was a defender that fell into the back of his leg. And Temple will come out. Shannon Jackson, a redshirt freshman, will check in. Temple's trying to get stretched out along the near sideline. On 2nd down and 11. Williams is back. He looks. He's pressured. He's sacked. 41-yard line. Goes down. Isaiah Ross, the defensive tackle from Bowie, Maryland, came calling. Williams tripped up at the 42. 3rd and 15.
This is like a coverage sack here because he had some time and then nobody was open and the pressure finally got to him.
Third down and 14. Confusion for IUP. As they swap receiver sides. Trips to the left, twins to the right, empty set. Williams on a hard count. Play clock's down to 5 seconds. 3-man rush. Williams stands in. They got him again. Williams sacked at the 39-yard line. Sacked down by Miles Humphrey on a 3-man rush. Got to the quarterback.
That was big. That was really, really big for Shepherd.
Yeah, just brought 3 and right there off the left edge. Miles Humphrey just on a bull rush. Gets around the corner and gets the sack. So back-to-back sacks for the Shepherd defense. And Jordan Spangler's on the punt.
Feels like the momentum shifting a little bit to me, Travis.
Punt is away. It's a short but a high kick. C.J. Davis calls everybody away. It takes a Shepherd bounce in the air and is touchdown at the 32-yard line.
He's only fielded one other punt other than the one he bobbled.
So opportunity now for the Mountain East Conference champion Shepherd with 9:27 to play in the fourth quarter. Trails by 3 and they have the football on their own 32-yard line. Rams mounted their first touchdown drive of the afternoon on the last possession. It was cashed in on a Jabri Lally touchdown run. Shepherd team 8-12 overall in the postseason. 4-6 in the postseason against the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference.
They've gone with Lally in the backfield.
Boyd comes in motion, now counters back to the right. Play action. Ziemba rolls out, has time to survey. Now late pressure comes and he's going to have to sail out of bounds. Incomplete. So tried to hit him with that naked boot.
Yeah.
But IUP not fooled. That's 2nd down and 10. Ziemba this afternoon, 10 of 22, 124 yards through that pick in the red zone late in the first half. Play clock down to 7 seconds. On 2nd down, 10.
Blitz coming.
And here's a counter handoff going to Lally. And he'll bring the ball to the 33-yard line for a gain of just a yard.
They brought both outside guys on the blitz.
A big down here early in this fourth quarter. Clock under 9 minutes now. 3rd down and 9. Billy Brown single covered by Jay Watkins. They do roll the safety over the top. Steve Franco. He's got Squirewell in the slot. Snap back, pressure comes. Zima runs forward, he's sacked at the 29-yard line. Almost got through there, but Mel Everett, who was injured in the first half with an arm injury, got a heavily bandaged right arm. He comes over and makes the sack on the Shepherd quarterback. So both defenses bow up here when they need it. And the pressure now swings to the Shepherd defense. On a 4th and 13, Venner is on to punt. Snap is back. Punt is away. End over end kick. Going to be tough to handle. IUP gets away from it, and Shepherd will touch it at the 27-yard line. So Venter's punt does flip the field, but Shepherd is running out of time. The Rams, with under 8 minutes to play, trail IUP by 3 points.
E.L. Robinson's key to success is saying yes. When a client comes to us, we look at the project and we say yes. We can get the job done for you. We can get it done within your budget, and we can get it done in your time frame. This company was not built to pursue wealth. It was built to satisfy our clients' needs.
I like things fast. So I was first in line when Frontier started offering a year of Amazon Prime. I don't wait for shipping, and I get instant access to thousands of shows and movies using Frontier's fast, reliable internet.
Switch to Frontier high-speed internet for just $19.99 per month with qualifying phone and 1-year agreement on new internet service, and get 1 year of Amazon Prime.
It's movie time.
Get Frontier high-speed internet today. Call 1-888-FRONTIER.
Are you or a loved one repeatedly neglecting responsibilities, using alcohol in dangerous situations, addicted to drugs, having legal problems, drinking or using drugs to de-stress? The Highland Health Center can help. The Highland Health Center is a 7-day detoxification and substance abuse recovery unit. So please know, help is available and help works. Visit the website at highlandhosp.com. The Highland Health Center, your detox place.
This is NCAA Division II Championship Football on Metro News.
Crunch time in Shepherdstown. IUP leads 13-10. 7:56 remaining. Winner of this game will advance on to play either Slippery Rock or Assumption as IUP starts with a handoff out to the 33-yard line. Backup tailback in the game, Shannon Jackson, as they continue to attend to Chris Temple. And an update in that game. Now 41-26. Assumption has just scored. But the Rock still with a commanding lead early in the fourth quarter in that contest. Slippery Rock ranked 10th in the country this week in the D2 poll. Assumption 19th. Gain of 4 for Shannon Jackson, a redshirt freshman. Williams this time will keep it. And he'll run out the other side and bring it out to the 37-yard line. Short of the first down by a couple. And it looks like Chris Temple's afternoon might be over. He's got a heavily taped and iced left foot.
That's never good.
So right now, Lenny Williams is 2 yards away from continuing this drive. Third down from the 37. Snap. Williams, play action, rolls out. He throws. High throw, incomplete. Looked like Williams could have ran for it.
Yes, I was thinking that exact same thing.
Instead, tried to hook up with Brown, and Williams on the move. A righty rolling to his left. Couldn't get his shoulder square and misfired. And Shepherd, that's best case scenario right there, Carl. Not only do you get a stop, but you get the clock stopped on an incompletion.
Absolutely. Yeah, he had the ability to run that, and I think he could have got the first down.
That Spangler is on once again. Shepherd rushes 2 guys from the edges. Spangler kicks it away. C.J. Davis makes a clean catch at the 30, and he's tackled down immediately. But both these teams have been spectacular in kick coverage this afternoon. And the combination of Eric Doe and Connor Jackson. Jackson's the long snapper on the play, made the tackle down the field. So again, Shepherd with another opportunity. Now with 6:46 to play. Rams have all 3 timeouts, and they need at least to get into field goal range for their senior place kicker Ryan Earls to potentially tie this score.
And work the clock down. I think that's going to be important to limit how much IUP gets if they get the ball back.
Start this drive with Cross in the backfield. Play action. Ziemba rolls out, pressure's there. He throws it. Billy Brown makes the catch. And Brown's forward progress will have him to the 40-yard line for a quick gain of 7. As Brown closes in on 10 catches on the afternoon.
Good first down play. Now they've got 2 downs to get, 3 yards, 4 yards?
Brown's second in school history in receiving yards coming into this afternoon, just a junior. So he's back. Well, Monte Cater next season. It's called 3, second down. Motion from Jamie Deason, the tight end. A snap and a give. And Cross finds running room and finds the first down out to the 44-yard line. On that run to the boundary, well blocked over there. Levante Heights, the big sophomore, 6'4", 288, North Chesterfield, Virginia. Supplying the block to Freed. Alan Cross. And the Rams out to the 43-yard line with a 1st and 10.
First down plays are big in this situation.
Turn, give, collision between Cross and the running back, or the quarterback, and Cross is able to avoid that potential disaster and run it out to the 49-yard line, tackled by Eric Williams, the defensive back. So you see the collision there at the mesh point. Jeff Ziemba left his arm in there a little too long, and Cross ran into that, but a good job by Alan Cross to turn that into a positive. Gain of 5, second down and 5. Clock under 5 minutes now to play. Billy Brown again. Press man coverage from Jay Watkins along the near sideline. They're looking that way. Brown stops, comes back, makes the catch. Tackled down by Watkins at the 42, but it's a first down.
They have been successful on that particular pass every time that they've thrown it. I'm trying to figure out why that's not the go-to play.
I'll tell you, that was fun to watch there pre-snap, because you almost get the feeling that Brown, with his eyes, gave all indications to Watkins. I'm going deep on this one. And he came right back, cut on a dime, and a great timing throw that time from Ziemba. Motion from Brown. Going to be a hand sweep to him. He turns the corner. Brown looking for running room, and he'll be tackled down at the 40 after picking up 2 yards. This IUP defense has been so good in the tackle box against the run game this afternoon.
Yes, they have.
Second down and 8. It's Monte Cater going to the bag of tricks there to get Billy Brown the ball in his hands. Now Brown lines up the wide side, and they're going to keep that matchup. They put Watkins wherever Brown goes. Game clock down to 3:35, 5 on the huddle clock. Snap back, Ziemba. He stands in. Here's the deep throw. Going towards the corner, and Brown had his hands on it but could not secure the catch. It's out of bounds. Good coverage there by Watkins. He ran stride for stride with him. Now it's 3rd down and 8 and 2-down territory for Shepherd. Brown 10 catches on the afternoon, but could not make catch number 11. Just a go route.
Yep, just a straight go route. And just overthrown. Good coverage all the same, though.
3rd down and 8. Ball at the 40-yard line. And a timeout taken by Shepherd. So crucial down here. Rams offensive coaches want to make sure they get everything right on a 3rd and 8. They'll burn their first time out of the second half with 3:28 to play. So if you're thinking field goal here, realistically, and if you even get the ball to the 35-yard line without getting the first down, Ryan Earls this season, he's got a big leg. He's 17 of 21 now on the season on field goals. Now his long this year is 41 yards, but he is 3 of 3 this season on 40 and 41-yard field goals.
So you definitely want to play to that, and again, I'm curious of what the play call will be with a 3rd and 8. What will they do? It almost has to be a pass.
Now, unless you've decided you're going to go 2 downs here to get it.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Again, it's been overcast and called for rain throughout the game, but been a drizzle at best, and there's absolutely no wind.
Got a stack down here, so keep the hands off of him.
Shotgun sidecar in the backfield on 3rd down. Ziemba's back. He looks, has a man wide open on the comebacker. It is caught by Squirrelwell, and he will have it to the 33-yard line, and that's going to be just short of the first down. So 4th down and a yard. And while that was a great play, I think Tony on that situation has got to run that route 1 more yard deep and get past the stick. He had plenty of cushion. 4th down and a yard, and they'll set up with Lawley in the direct snap position. Here he comes. Runs it forward. Shoving forward, and it's going to depend on the spot.
Right. Looks like from down here he's going to get it. They're going to give him forward progress.
Gets it to the 31, and immediately the official signals first down. 3 minutes to play. So Shepard closing in on at least field goal range for Ryan Earls. All right, Rams look to the sideline. Again, they got 2 timeouts remaining. Shepard trails by 3, 13-10. IUP able to defensive substitute there because Shepard had offensively, so the back judge stands over the ball. Now he steps away. 1st and 10. Snap and a give. Here's Cross, and they'll trip him up on a submarine play by the defender, Chris David. Stops Cross after a 2-yard pickup. Ball at the 28.
I'd like to see the stop route down here at the bottom with Billy Brown.
A man coverage. The safety is shaded towards the center of the formation. Now he widens out a bit now. Ziemba's back. He's looking Billy Brown. Brown makes the catch.
Big play.
Touchdown.
Big play. Wasn't the stop route, but that's where I would go.
It was the go route.
Yep.
And with 2:03 remaining in the 4th quarter, Billy Brown with the touchdown catch that gives the Rams their first lead of the game with 2:03 left.
And we just got a flag.
Yep, thrown in from the back judge. A lot of finger pointing going on down there. See what the call is.
There's no flag on the play. Flag.
I think it might have been a delayed game, but the play clock wasn't set or started too early. So Ryan Earls on for the extra point. Big extra point here because it eliminates a field goal for the tie for IUP on their possession. Earls at the post to the left. Snap back, pulled down, kick on the way. The kick is up, and the kick is good. It's a 4-point lead.
That's big.
For Shepard. Rams defense gets back-to-back stops, and it leads to a touchdown. Jeff Ziemba, his 6th touchdown pass in the last 2 games. And Billy Brown, the junior, finds the end zone.
Hi, it's Tony Caridi with your invitation to join us every night for the Northside Automotive statewide sports line. If it's happening in West Virginia and it's sports, we'll talk about it. So join us here nightly at 6:06 for the Northside Automotive statewide sports line.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted. We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
In this city, documents are centrally located and communication is easy. There's peace of mind knowing that your information is safe and access is flexible. It's a city where businesses thrive with increased workflow, a place where someone is always close by, there when you need them. Get a free customized evaluation of how the CityNet Cloud can help your business. Go to citynetcloud.com.
Hi, it's Tony Caridi with your invitation to join us every night for the Northside Automotive statewide sports line. If it's happening in West Virginia and it's sports, we'll talk about it. So join us here nightly at 6:06 for the Northside Automotive statewide sports line.
On Metro News, this is NCAA Division II Championship Football.
Been a fun matchup all afternoon watching Billy Brown against the defensive back Jay Watkins, the redshirt sophomore from Chester, Pennsylvania. Both guys have won plays. Both guys have lost plays, but Billy Brown gets the biggest win of the afternoon on the go route as Watkins turned too late and Brown makes the catch and dives into the end zone. Shepard leads by 4.
What a challenge to cover a guy that tall, that fast, and has great hands. That's a difficult job.
Brown 11 catches, 159 yards, and a touchdown this afternoon for the junior from Gaithersburg, Maryland. Here comes the kickoff from Earls. Kicks it high, kicks it deep. Ball's going to be returned over the 20, out to the 25, onto the 30, and tackled down at the 37-yard line. And another helmet came off, and we've got a pair of injured Shepherd players back upfield at the 25-yard line. Pair of coverage guys collided on the play. That's Trey Anderson along with Ryan Plowman. So here we go. IUP needs a touchdown, and they'll start from the 37-yard line with 2 timeouts remaining. All set up by a great kickoff return. Tropola, the backup quarterback. Williams shotgun sidecar, 1st and 10 from the 37. Snap back to Williams, 4-man rush. He pumps, he throws underneath. Pass is going to be hauled in by Jordan Brown.
Mistake. He should have got out of bounds.
And Brown had the chance along the near sideline. And 2 defenders waiting on him there, and that was Keon Robinson along with Octavius Thomas, and they'll keep the clock rolling. On 2nd down and 3 after a 7-yard pickup. Clock winding now to 1:25. Snap, Williams pumps, same route, pass caught. This will be a 1st down, so they'll get the clock stoppage there. Sean McVay's reception down to the 42.
Difficult challenge for DBs now. You gotta play tight coverage. You gotta make sure you tackle, but you cannot get fooled and get somebody over the top of you.
Clock resumes. Williams looks right. Now he wants to tuck it and run. Now he looks to throw again and throws it out of bounds. Being chased on the play by Nada. And out of bounds he goes. 2nd down and 10. Snap back to Williams. He looks, throws, timing route for McVay, and the diving interception attempt from Adam Coles falls incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10. Coles is battling cramps. He stretched out after that last completion to McVay, and this one he stretches out after running deep with McVay. And McVay kind of gave up on the route a little bit.
I think so too.
3rd down and 10, ball to 43.
Big play here. You got to get half of it at least.
Williams, quarterback draw, picks up a block from Jackson. Williams with a stiff arm, keeps the play alive. They'll pick Williams up and tackle him down at the 37-yard line. At IUP, well, in all likelihood, take a timeout here. Williams did not get the first down. So the Crimson Hawks will take one of their 2 remaining timeouts. Had an injured Shepherd player, Keon Robinson, at the end of that tackle. So let's see, they spot the ball at the 38-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and about 6 for IUP. And Robinson.
This has to be, this is going to be a challenging call here. And I'm thinking that you've got to throw it.
All right, so Robinson injured on this play on the run from Brown. First the stiff arm, and Robinson, see number 25, he's got Williams, and he's the one that takes the brunt of the pile. They're also working on another defender along the sideline. That's Adam Coles. I'd mentioned his hamstring difficulties. He's up and off the field, but 2 starters out on this crucial 4th and 6 play.
I'm throwing the ball at one of them. One of the new guys coming in, that's for sure.
IUP 1 for 1 on 4th down conversions this afternoon.
And this is as big as they get.
But that was a 4th and about a yard. This one's 4th and 6 with their season on the line. Rams trailed by 10 midway through the 3rd quarter. Now Shepherd leads by 4. 17-13. Snap is back. Williams on 4th and 6. He stands and he throws. Has a man wide open right down the seam, and he missed him. Falls incomplete. Devin Adlin was wide open at the 14-yard line, and Williams, who has had a magnificent redshirt freshman season, just missed him.
Just out of reach.
Shepherd takes over. IUP can only stop the clock once. So great job by Williams. He hangs in the pocket, delivers on time, and you can see wide open. If Allen,
that's a touchdown.
Yeah, makes that catch, it's going to be between him and Trey Sullivan on a one-on-one to the end zone.
This has been a great football game, though. That is for sure.
Yeah, the Shepherd team, as they line up in victory formation, they're going to feel very fortunate to advance on to the next round. So the knee is taken. Jubilation across the way along the Shepherd sidelines as Monty Cater begins to walk out. And the greeting with Kurt Signetti. But a great season for IUP and just a terrific afternoon of football comes to an end for the Crimson Hawks at 9-3 on the year, as the Shepherd Rams win their 11th football game of the season here this afternoon. Jeff Ziemba with the touchdown pass to Billy Brown. With just a few minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. And the Shepherd Ram defense, as they were able to do really that entire 4th quarter. I mean, it was the Ram defense that got them back-to-back stops that allowed the offense to finally get in position to make the game-winning touchdown drive And then, of course, the Rams get the final stop on a 4th and 6.
Yeah, this was a defensive game for sure.
Shepherd advances on with a 17-13 exciting win over IUP. Still a lot to come from Shepherdstown.
They say a photograph is worth 1,000 words. We say it's worth a whole lot more than that. Dear National Guard, are you up to it? It's up to you.
A home for our heroes. That's what the West Virginia Veterans Nursing Facility in Clarksburg offers. Personal, compassionate care in a state-of-the-art facility that includes a licensed Alzheimer's unit, a chapel, access to secure gardens and porches, regular outings, recreational opportunities, and much more. No veteran is turned down due to finances. Maximum rates at the West Virginia Veterans Nursing Facility are 1/3 of the national average. Visit veterans.wv.gov or call 866-WV-4VETS.
E.L. Robinson's key to success is saying yes. When a client comes to us, we look at the project and we say yes. We can get the job done for you. We can get it done within your budget. And we can get it done in your time frame. This company was not built to pursue wealth. It was built to satisfy our clients' needs.
One drop causes a ripple, and that ripple moves across the water, affecting the entire body. Much the same way, when our schools educate our children for high-tech new economy jobs, the effects flow through West Virginia. These technology-based businesses see we have a workforce ready to grow their industry, and they move here. Then our children get those jobs and stay here. Call your state legislator and ask, what are you doing to bring high-tech businesses to West Virginia? From the West Virginia High Technology Foundation.
This is Mountain East Conference postseason football on Metro News.
Shepherd Rams advance with a thrilling 17-13 win here this afternoon over the University of Indiana at Pennsylvania. Billy Brown and Jeff Ziemba hooking up for the game-winning touchdown, a game in which Shepherd trailed by as many as 10 points in this game at 13-3, but the Rams get 2 second-half touchdowns, one from Jabri Lally, and then the touchdown catch by Billy Brown with his outstanding season. Sixth touchdown catch of the year for Billy Brown. And certainly this one will be remembered for quite a long time. It's the one that sends Shepherd into the next round of the NCAA Division II playoffs. And Billy Brown is our player of the game here this afternoon. Brown with another double-digit reception afternoon, including the game-winning touchdown on that strike to the goal line, and a touchdown for Billy Brown off the touchdown throw from Jeff Ziemba, his 27th touchdown toss of 2015. And that is our E.L. Robinson play of the game. So Shepherd beats IUP to advance on to the next round. The Rams, again, will host next weekend, and we'll preview that game when we come back to Shepherdstown. Rams victorious here this afternoon.
The brain is a remarkable organ. It's almost infinite in its capacity. Its ability to reach its full potential is limited by only one thing: the heart. For if the heart isn't fully engaged in what you're doing, if you have no drive, no passion, the brain will simply go through the motions. Find your success at Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
I picked Shepherd University because I'm not just a number.
One of the things that surprised me is how friendly everyone is.
I like being able to walk down the street and have the professors recognize me by name.
I'm constantly learning.
But it also has taught me so much about myself and about what I want to do with my future.
The location at Shepherd is amazing.
Cities like Washington, D.C., Baltimore are only about an hour, hour and a half away.
You just got to see it. Once you see it, it just takes your heart.
Celebrate the soggy shoes and the slow starts. Celebrate the lessons learned along the way. These are the wins. Not the shiny, nail-biting kind. These are the last a lifetime kind.
This is NCAA Division II Championship Football on Metro News.
Come from behind victory this afternoon for Shepherd, trailed by 10 points in the second half. Rams defeat IUP 17-13 this afternoon as Shepherd advances to the next round of the NCAA Division II football playoffs. They'll host next weekend. That we know. Right now we don't know who the opponent will be. 3:39 to play in the fourth quarter. Assumption has come roaring back. They've scored 20 points in the fourth quarter. They trail Slippery Rock by 2, 41-39. Again, with 3:39 remaining in the fourth quarter of that game. So Shepherd will match up with either the Rock or Assumption coming up next weekend here in Shepherdstown. And we will have coverage on the Metro News channel. Stay tuned to WVMetroNews.com for more information. And you can check out more on the Shepherd University Rams on the Mountain East Conference official website at mountaineastconference.org. Touchdown pass for Jeff Ziemba to Billy Brown. Also Jabri Lally with a touchdown run in the second half as the Shepherd defense sets up the offense for the Rams to complete the comeback. Shepherd 17, IUP 13. For Carl Lee, I'm Travis Jones, bidding you a good afternoon from Shepherdstown.